ladies and gentlemen, Gary Moore.
Thank you. Hi, Bill Wendell. Hi, everybody. Good to see you. There are many people in America who are of Scots descent. Especially for you, this will be interesting because we have a gentleman who is a direct descendant of the first kings of Scotland. If you happen to be of another ethnic background, you'll still be fascinated because he has quite a story to tell. And we'll meet him as soon as we say hello to our panel. Here on To Tell the Truth,
Peggy Cass. Bill Cullen. Kitty Carlisle. And Nipsey Russell.
I want to tell you, we have got something kind of special.
Yeah?
Panel, our first guest today is Peter Maxwell Stewart, and he is the Laird of Traquair.
You're kidding.
And Traquair is Scotland's oldest lived-in house, and its contents are more historic and in many ways more valuable than the things in Buckingham Palace. And the Laird has brought along some of those contents, and I'd like to show them to you. Here is a hand-embroidered purse with a very delicate gold clasp that once actually belonged to Mary, Queen of Scots.
Oh, wow.
I'll pass it down to you, panel, but do me a favor. It's terribly delicate. Do not try to open the clasp or, don't handle it roughly. If you want to just pass it down, so everybody can take a look at it. And in here I have something interesting, too. This is a brass dog collar, and it was owned by Lady Louisa Stewart, whose ghost now walks in Traquair's gardens. And I'll pass that down, too. I have something else for you to look at. It's too large for us to bring to the studio, but here is a picture of the cradle in which Mary, Queen of Scots, rocked her son, James VI of Scotland, who was also the James I of England. And having seen those pictures and those objects, and now let us meet our Royal Scot.
Number one. What is your name, please?
My name is Peter Maxwell Stewart of Traquair.
Number two.
My name is Peter Maxwell Stewart of Traquair.
Number three.
My name is Peter Maxwell Stewart of Traquair.
And listen as I read to you the story of Peter Maxwell Stewart of Traquair. Says, I, Peter Maxwell Stewart, am the 20th Laird of Traquair. My home, Traquair House, is the oldest lived-in house in Scotland. While some Americans can boast that George Washington slept in their home, I can authoritatively state that 27 Scottish and English kings have rested under Traquair's roof. The first to do so was King Alexander I, back in 1107. As a Stuart myself, I am a direct descendant of the Scottish kings, and as you saw earlier, Traquair House is the repository of many precious relics of Mary, Queen of Scots. I have kept Traquair much as it was 300 years ago, including the 18th century brew house, where I, as brewer, prepared the distinctive and special dark beverage that bears the name Traquair House Ale. Signed, Peter Maxwell Stewart, Laird of Traquair. Now then, friends, bear it in mind that all three of these tartant gentlemen claim to be Peter Maxwell Stewart, the Laird of Traquair, and a direct descendant of the first kings of Scotland. We'll start the questioning, please, with Nipsey Russell.
Yes, and since I operate from a posture of total ignorance, I can find out a lot here. Number one, in the song Annie Laurie, it says, Maxwellton's bries are bonny. What is a bry?
It's a hill.
It's a hill.
Yeah.
Number two, are any Scotch plaids of the same design, or is each one original?
Each plaid is an original plaid.
Number two still, what is your relationship and to what king of Scotland?
Oh, right back to James I of Scotland.
You're what? A son, a grandson,
Oh, great-great-great-great-grandson.
I see. Number 3, how closely does the Scottish language parallel Old English from Chaucerian?
Well, the
One that April with the sure result of the drota of March has pierced to the rota and both every vein in swish liqueur, of which virtue and yonder is the fluid.
Oh, boy. Number 3, would you rush go safety to Crotten in the freedom on the cock open the shorty?
You do and you mop it up.
It doesn't resemble it very much.
It does not. Now, number 1 again.
Thank you, Nipsey. Let's go down to Peggy.
Thank you. And number 3, where is Traquair? Where in Scotland?
It's about 7 miles southeast of Peebles in Peeblesshire.
Thank you. Number 1, what clan lives on the island of Barra?
I think it's the Stuarts, but I'm not sure on that one.
Thank you. Number 2, who was defeated at Culloden?
The Jacobites.
Thank you. Now, number 3, where was it the Campbells did in the McDonald's?
Glencoe.
Thank you very much, rotten people. Number one, what's a bannock?
A bannock is a piece of cake with raisins and currants in. It's a currant loaf.
Thank you. Now, number 2, who was Rizzio?
Rizzio was the secretary to Mary Queen of Scots.
Thank you. Now, number 3, what's malt scotch as compared to the scotch we drink here?
Malt scotch is a pure malt scotch without any grain scotch in it.
Now, oh.
Peggy asked great questions and got great answers, and I don't think it told anybody anything. Let's go to Bill Cullen, please.
Rizzio was a left fielder for the Pittsburgh Pirates when the Wayner brothers were playing. Number 3, not wishing to look a gift horse in the mouth, are we going to get an opportunity to taste some of that beer that you brew over there, number 3?
I'm afraid not, unless you come over and visit the house.
Well, I'll be glad to join you in number 3. Number 2, what happened? You are a great-great-great-great-grandson of James the First. Yeah, what happened there? How did you lose your contact with the throne there along the line? The Tudors came after you, is that the idea?
Well, as you know, the crown changed to where James VI became James I of England, and we lost out.
Why is it, staying with you, number 2, that your plaid is different? You and number 1 are wearing the same plaid, but number 3 seems to be wearing another one, another tartan. Am I right about that?
I'm wearing the Royal Stuart.
And number 3, what's yours?
I'm wearing Hunting Stuart, which is different.
Aha, there's one for royal and one for hunting? Number 1, is there another one?
No.
Just those 2?
Yep.
I mean, is there anything for relaxing and living?
No.
They did live it up in the old days, though, did they not? No.
Yeah.
All right. And from Bill Cullen, we go to Kitty Carlisle.
Number 3, is your house part of the National Trust?
No, it's not.
You mean I can't go through it for 2 and 6 if I come?
For 35p, yes.
What's that?
35 pence.
Oh, I can go through it.
Yes, but it's not the National Trust.
Oh, I see. Number 2, are you there when I go through it? Will you greet me and be charming? And give me some of that ale?
If I know you're coming, I'll definitely be there.
Take us home.
Number 1, the dog collar we saw has Lady Stuart Ooner engraved on it. Who was that? The dog collar.
She was the aunt of Lady Louisa Stuart, the ghost of which we see occasionally walking around the grounds.
Thank you. Number 2, why does she not rest easy? What happened to her?
She had a unsettled marriage.
She met with ill fortune?
Unfortune, right.
Did her husband kill her?
No, she just died of natural causes.
And number 3, have you seen her?
I personally haven't.
Would you like to?
Yes.
Number 2, why is it that you and number 1 are wearing lace jabots, and number 3 is just wearing a dinner jacket, tie?
This is more formal in the Scottish tradition, but we on occasions wear the bow ties.
I see. And number 1, do you have a...
Oh, boy, we've learned a lot, and we just heard a little bell go off. And on the basis of what we've learned so much that it's hard to make up your mind. But we must decide between number 1 or number 2 or number 3. we pay $50 for each wrong vote. We pay $500 in case nobody comes up with the right gentleman. And Nipsey starts, please.
Well, I don't know whether it's just my ear attunement or not, but they all sounded a little West Indian to me, and number one sounded less West Indian than the others.
That's strange reasoning. However, we have a 1 going up there, and we're going down to Peggy.
Well, I eliminated number 1 because it's the McNeils that live in Barra. But number 3, I think 35p is a funny amount of money to pay to get it. That's £1 15 shillings. That's a funny amount. Why not either £2 or £1.50? So I voted for 2.
Tricky, but, well, yeah, good reasoning. Let's go to Bill.
On the basis that Rizzo was the left fielder for the... Now, number 3 to me is someone who looks like he's been born to the purple, if I ever did, and 35 of those pence seems to me like a good price.
So, everybody has got 1. And Kitty Carlisle, out of instinct or knowledge, which I do not know.
Well, number 1 looks to me as though he's wearing a rented jabot, and it's not real lace. Number 3 is just wearing a plain old bow tie, and I think number 2 is wearing the old lace from the old family, handmade. So I voted for number 2.
I think it's 3.
That's a strange variety of reasons that we gave out there. However, everyone's entitled. The votes are in. Will the real Peter Maxwell Stewart please stand up, sir? You were a tough bunch to stump, I'll tell you. Number 2, sir, what is your real name and what do you do?
My name is James Adam. I'm a reservation systems analyst for British Airways BOAC.
Number 3, would you tell us about you, sir?
My name is Peregrine Moncrief, and I work for White World, an international investment banking firm in New York.
Great. Number 1, in answer to Peggy's question, and to which she got not the information that she wanted, is Traquair House open to the public? And if so, how do we go about it?
Yes, it is open during the summer months, but instead of having to pay 35p, one can pay $5, and that gives you admission not only to Traquair, but 400 other houses under the Open to View season ticket, which Americans can get in this country, and it's quite a good buy because it enables you to go around all these houses.
400 houses for $5. Heaven, you can't knock that, for a pretty good price. Thank you, Peter Maxwell Stewart, Laird of Traquair, and gentlemen, for being with us on To Tell the Truth. Now we're going to say hello to a pilot who flew solo all the way across the Atlantic.
Number 1, what is your name, please?
My name is Marion Hart.
Number 2.
My name is Marion Hart.
Number 3.
My name is Marion Hart.
Now that's hard to believe, isn't it? But it is true. One of these ladies is a veteran pilot, and let's pay close attention to the story of Marion Hart. I, Marion Hart, am the pilot of my own airplane. Believe it or not, I have flown across the Atlantic Ocean on 7 separate round trips, the last 4 being solo crossings. Recently, in my single-engine Beechcraft Bonanza, I went on an 11-month flight to Ceylon and back, logging around 200 air hours in the course of covering approximately 35,000 miles. Who knows what new adventures await me? I have already gone around the world in a sailboat. Not bad for a lady who is just 82 years old. Whoa! Signed, Marion Hart. 82 years old. All right, let's start with Bill Cullen. You always get the fly questions.
I must say that is a remarkable story, and my congratulations to whomever it is. Number 2, how long have you been flying?
Oh, about 20 years.
And in that time, how much time have you logged, number 2?
Oh, 2.
Yes.
About 5,000 miles.
Number 3, what airplane did you learn, did you take your lessons in? In what airplane did you originally solo?
A Piper Cub.
Number 1, how long have you been flying?
That's 5 years.
That's a recent 5 years for number one. Number three, I wanted to ask you that question too. How long have you been a pilot?
About 25 years.
Okay, back to number one now, if I may. What sort of rating do...
I'm sorry, Bill. We're going to have to cut you off and go to Kitty Carlisle.
That's extraordinary. Number three, who did you go around the world in a sailboat with?
With a lot of people.
Was it a big boat?
It was 72-foot catch.
Uh-huh. And number two, what made you have all these adventures? Why were you so intrepid?
I love anything exciting. Always did like it.
And number one, what do you do now? Number one?
No, nothing.
I think you're entitled to do nothing now.
And we go to Nipsey, please.
Number three, how much fuel did you carry for that solo flight across the ocean?
I carried about 200 gallons.
And where was it, still with number three, where was it stowed on your plane? Was there room for anything else in a Beechcraft?
There was room for me.
I see.
Baggage and plenty of room. There's always a lot of room in a Beechcraft.
I see. Number one, do you navigate a plane by the same sort of compass reckoning that you navigate a boat? Number one?
Well, a little bit. Could be a similarity.
Uh-huh. Number two.
And from Nipsey, we go down to Peggy.
Number three, when did you really start leading such an adventurous life? Did you do it when you were young, or did you just take it up in middle age?
Well, I don't think I lead an adventurous life.
Oh, boy, I do. But number three, okay, how much is... We'll get back to practical things. How much is a gallon of airplane gas?
Well, it keeps going up. It's something like 50 cents.
Thank you. Number one, when you flew solo to Europe, did you have to clear your flight plan before you left?
Yes.
Now, number one, when you went solo to Europe, what kind of a plane did you go in?
Beechcraft.
Well, now then, okay, what route did you take? Oh, heck.
Oh, I'm sorry, Peggy. We just got the fatal bell, and it means no more questions. Time to mark your ballots, and we, again, will take a look at number one, another look at number two, another look at number three. And we'll try to make up our minds. And Bill Cullen, have you decided anything?
Yeah. These ladies, I don't know. It could be... I don't think it's number two because of an answer. Could be one. I went for number three. Despite the fact she has a gas a little high there.
All right, so we got a three going. And Kitty?
I have no idea. I admire you, all three of you, whoever you are, and I voted for number three.
Me too.
Pair of threes. And Nipsey Russell coming on.
Well, hanging on one of Bill's questions, generally when you say how much have you logged, you think in terms of hours. So when she said miles, I dropped my intention to vote for number two, and I went with number three because she knows exactly the dimensions of a 72-foot catch. And
all right, and so we go. We've got everybody going for number three so far. Peggy thinks not, huh?
No, the thing is, I had a sneaky feeling it might be one. And number three said the gas was 35 cents. It was 50. It's only 35, I think. The only thing is, she said she didn't think she led an adventurous life. And most people who do wondrous things think that they're just ordinary. So I voted for her.
Boy, we're out on a great big fat long limb. What do you think, audience? Do you think they're right? Audience seems to think so. At this time, will the real Marion Hart please stand up?
We gotta.
You're right. No mistaking the voice of experience, I suppose. Number one, tell us about yourself, please. What is your real name and what do you do?
I'm Irene Kirby.
Irene Kirby?
I'm a retired anesthetist.
Ah, fine. Nice to have you with us. Number two, tell us about you.
I am Sophie Campbell, and I am a housewife.
Sophie Campbell. Nice to have you, Miss Campbell. Miss Hart, do you truly not regard yourself as having led an adventurous life, or was that just a modest answer?
No, I call adventurous life something dangerous.
Obviously, for you, there's no danger in being on to tell the truth, and thank you very much for being with us. Thank you, ladies. Marion Hart reminded me of a quotation which I've been trying to work out in my head here. I think I have it right. When she said, you know, that the only things that are adventurous are things that are dangerous. The quotation is, I believe, the coward dies 1,000 deaths, the brave man dies but one.
Yes. Right.
I think that fits her so aptly. Thank you for being with us, and we hope to see you again.
This is Bill Wendell speaking for To Tell the Truth, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.
Champion Ann Knapp has won cash and prizes totaling $4,548. This week, players will win a spa, beautiful artwork, a diamond bracelet, and a trip to the Virgin Islands, and continue a journey towards a fortune in cash and prizes, including a Volkswagen Cabriolet and $50,000 in cash. In total, over $100,000 on Sale of the Century. And now here's the star of the show, Jim Perry.
Hello there. Thank you. Thank you very much. Happy to have you with us in the studio. And we are delighted to have you with us at home. Hope you were with us on the last show. Our champion came from way behind in the speed round to get her first win. And again, we congratulate Ann Knapp. Hello, Ann. Good to see you again.
Hello, Jim. Thanks.
Topped her up with a beautiful spa. We didn't get a chance to talk about what you do for a living.
I'm an administrator for a nonprofit organization that promotes quality in children's media.
Well, that sounds very good. Sounds very worthwhile work. I'm sure you enjoy it.
I really do.
Good to have you here today. And if you win today, you play the winner's big money game for $6,000. Good luck.
Thanks.
Here to introduce the challengers, Summer Bartholomew. Hello there, Summer. That was a great comeback. That really was.
He has a will made of iron from Manhattan Beach, California. Please welcome Jamie Enomoto.
Hello there, Jamie.
And she is a sight to behold from Venice, California. Here's Carla Carini.
Hello there, Carla. See you later with some intriguing bargains. Okay. Carla, I like that you were running out there, eager to get here.
You know it.
You're a sight to behold. Well, you're a lovely lady, but why would Summer say that?
She would say that, I think, because I roller skate with my dogs on Venice Beach, and I'm tall to begin with, and I'm like over 6 feet tall, and a lot of times tourists like offer to take my picture. They think I'm like some giant American woman on skates with dogs.
One of the sites.
They put
a caption, giant American woman on skates with dog, right?
Something like that, yes, for their photo albums, I guess.
Okay. Jamie, you have a will made of iron.
Well, that's right, Jim. On my last birthday, I finally decided to quit smoking after 15 years. So it just goes to show if I can do it, anyone can do it.
Well, it makes sense. Good for you, Jamie. Well done. Nice to have you here as well. Good luck to all three of you. Winner of the match, beautiful, talking about with a title, beautiful artwork worth well over $3,000 goes to the winner of the match. And let's get into it now with $20 for all three players. And this question, what TV sitcom recently began its new season with a new baby born to Maggie and Jason Sieber? Jamie. Growing Pains. Growing Pains. Right. Couldn't come up with it, you lose $5. In pioneer days, women would form a sewing bee to make what type of blanket? Carla?
A quilt.
A quilt, that's right, from bits of cloth, and 5 on the plus side for Carla. If she were life-size, this little doll's measurements would be... Ann.
Barbie.
You know, if you took it into human proportions, Barbie would be 39, 23, 33. Not bad, Barbie. Ann gets 5, not bad for you. If there's no end to the amount of food you can eat, people might say you have a hollow... Carla.
Leg.
Leg is right. Carla goes back into the lead. After salt and pepper, the most popular condiment is this hot dog spread made by French's. Carla.
Mustard.
Mustard it is, and Carla hits the $35 mark. There's a signal for an instant bargain. Player in the lead can buy bargain merchandise. And Carla, that's you. $10 lead over the champion. First opportunity to buy, and a very nice item could be yours.
Very nice.
Carla, what a great way to enjoy your favorite soaps on the Magnavox 20-inch color stereo TV. Includes a universal remote that controls the TV it comes with in virtually any brand of VCR or cable converter. Furnished by Magnavox. It's normally priced at $449, but today on Sale of the Century, it's yours for only $5.
Beautiful color TV, just $5. David watches his own performances there very careful. Carla, now you can see your own performance on television. $449 color TV. Could you use a new color TV?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I could, Jim. This way I could watch Sale of the Century and not even get out of bed. I need it's
Oh, that'll get me reaching every time. I'll give you 200 in cash to go with it, Carla.
You know it.
Okay. Color TV, 200 in cash.
Thank you.
$649 bargain for $5. Well said, Carla. We'll knock just the 5 off, and you've got a great buy. Mario Van Peebles plays a private eye, master of disguise, and
Sunny Spoon.
Sunny Spoon is the show. You've tied Carla for the lead. Yes. If you want to go walking the streets of Laredo, you have to go to, Carla?
Texas.
Texas is the state. Carla bounces back into the lead. Published for the first time in their native language. Norway residents can read comics featuring, Jamie?
Hans Christian Andersen.
No, a little more mundane than that, featuring Daisy Duck's boyfriend. They are the Norwegians now read Donald Duck in Norwegian. And Jamie loses another 5. But you can make it up right now, Jamie. Don't be discouraged. $10 money card up on the board. Fame game and a famous person. I am an actress who created a TV show that made me a star. I was born in Alabama in 1948 and almost played pro tennis. I switched to acting on Dark Shadows, then played a nurse on The Rookies. 1976, I came up with the idea. Jamie.
Kate Jackson.
There you go. Kate Jackson it is, and you've got control of the board. Well done. $10 money card where?
It's behind the number 7.
Lots of flashing lights into your buzzer there, Jamie, so it's in your hands. Good luck.
Okay, $10 money card. Now!
No, lands on number 6, and he gets
$400.
$400 in cold cash right into your pocket. Yours to keep no matter how you finish in the game. And a good game with the ladies bouncing back and forth. We'll be back to it right after this. Say it often, and I really like it. Come on down here, join us sometime. We would love to have you with us. And right now, Carla came down to join us, and she's overtaken the champion in the lead. Carla at 35, and at 30, Jamie at 10. Here's a question for 5. Although there are more than 38,000 kinds, most of us think of the umbrella-shaped one that we slice into salads. Carla.
Mushrooms.
38,000 kinds of mushrooms, and Carla gets another 5. The late great singer who gave us hits like I Heard It Through the Grapevine. Carla?
Marvin Gaye.
Yeah, gotta be Marvin Gaye, and Carla goes for 45. When John Tyler was informed that he had become president upon the death of William Henry Harrison, he was on his knees shooting Aggies. What game was he? Carla?
He was playing marbles.
Yeah, he was shooting marbles when he found out he was the president. That'll give you a lot of confidence. Carla gets another 5. Traditionally, as an organ grinder plays his music, what playful creature? And
a monkey.
That's Sue collects the money, and Ann gets another 5 to 35. Over an instant bargain, Carla, you stretched it out again. A $15 lead over Ann, and something very nice. Well, you like to exercise, obviously.
I do.
How about this?
Carla, you'll come in first in the race for health with this prize, this exciting fitness cycle. Maybe the ideal aerobic conditioner. This cycle's computer program controls your periods of exertion and rest, furnished by the price of his toys. It's normally priced at $1,590, but today on Sale of the Century, it's for only $10.
Wow, that's terrific. That is lovely with the computer readout to keep track of everything.
And think of what I could save on health club dues.
That's right. $1,590 prize. That's a goodie. Cost you $10. If you bought it, you would still have a $5 lead over Ann. And if you bought it, I'll give you that same $200 in cash. And she likes it. Enjoy that. Sales surprise goes with it. Carla, way to go. So you've got the $1,590 exercise, $200 of my money, and as a surprise, an additional $1, 2, 3, 4, $500 more in cash. Great job.
Very much.
Got some great prizes. I think the cash total right now is $900. Carla is doing very well. And as we knock off the 10, you still have the lead over Ann.
Okay.
Hollywood is mourning the death of the great actor-producer who was famous for, Jamie?
John Huston.
No, for playing the professor in The Paper Chase. John Houseman recently passed away. John Huston, a little before that, cost you $5. In what U.S. state can you visit the Abner Doubleday batting range and the Baseball Hall of Fame? In the city, Jamie?
Canton, Ohio.
No. In the city of Cooperstown, that is in New York. Jamie loses another $5. Astronomers believe that violent hurricanes are the cause of the great red spot on our solar system's largest planet. Carla?
Oh, Saturn.
No. The largest is Jupiter. Carla loses $5. She and Ann are now on a tie. In the Marines, what is your rank if you're a PFC? Carla?
Private first class.
That's what it is, and Carla beats Ann with the buzzer and goes back into the lead. Yes. Talking about the Marines, absolutely true. In boot camp, one particular private, constantly he was lagged behind, and he'd say like he was ill so he could get to avoid duty. And one day, for no apparent reason, he totally mended his ways, and he was doing everything just the way he was supposed to. And they asked his commanding officer, how did you get him to be a good Marine? And the officer said, threats and punishment didn't work, so I used the ultimate weapon. I called his mother. We'll be right back.
Some of today's Sale of the Century participants will receive Beverly Hills Confection Collection, the ultimate statement in gourmet elegance. Your choice of original truffle cookies, nut brittle, and chocolate peanut crunch. Furnished by Beverly Hills Confection Collection. And now, back to Sale of the Century.
And as you can see, the ladies have been bouncing back and forth, and Carla has a slender one-question lead over Ann. As we go back to the fame game, another money card goes up on the board. This time we look for a famous person. I am a fictional character who has been a student for more than 47 years. I was created in 1941 by Bob Montana and first appeared in Pep Comics. I've since starred in my own comic books, cartoons, records, radio, and television. My story is one of the most famous love triangles. I am constantly... Carla.
Archie?
I am constantly chasing Veronica while Betty chases me. Archie it is, yes. 47 years old, that comic. You've got control. $15 money card wears.
It's behind the number 9.
Lock into your buzzer. Good luck, Carla.
Okay, you $15 money card, come to me. Now!
No, went the other way. Lands on number 4, and she gets...
Mystery money or try again.
Carla, you've got a $5 lead over Ann. She seemed to like it when we handed her cash. You can take some money. We don't know how much, or we can start the lights flashing. What's it going to be?
Oh, give me the money.
Give you the money, and we're going to give her $700 more in cash. A pretty good amount of money.
Thank you.
I don't think that's a bad choice because you have the lead.
Yes.
And let's get back. Before becoming president of the United States, Woodrow Wilson served as the president of this New Jersey. Jamie?
Princeton.
That's the Ivy League University, yes. Jamie gets back on the plus side. I think you're a little nervous there, Jamie. You relax. Good job. Speaking of Princeton, expelled from Princeton for throwing a beer bottle through the president's window was the Nobel Prize-winning author of Long Day's Journey into Night, Eugene... Jamie?
O'Neill.
Yeah, and you know the president who expelled him was Woodrow Wilson. And you get another 5. You go to 10. In the new movie Everybody's All-American, Jessica Lange is the beauty queen who marries a superstar, Carla.
Dennis Quaid.
That's who plays the athlete. Well done. Carla to 45. Instant cash, Carla. Talking about liking cash.
I love that.
2 boxes have $100 bills. One today is worth $5,000. You have a $10 lead over Ann. It would cost you that $10 for a shot at $5,000, Carla. Somehow that's not a surprise. We'll knock the 10 off. That puts you and Ann in the tie. Now, Carla, which box are you buying?
I think I will try number 1 today.
Number 1. Good luck. If you're right, it's $5,000 in cold cash.
Good luck, Carla.
Thank you, Summer.
Yeah! You got it! All right, and she gets some cash that time. $5,000. Congratulations. Way to go.
Thank you.
Wow, has she cleaned up? And Carla and Ann are still in the top of the lead. We will be right back. Congratulations.
Stokes.
That's not too bad. Yep. Number 1. Just felt right to you. Carla Carorini, way to go. It has been worth coming off the beach of Venice and joining us today.
Yes, it has been.
Congratulations. Now let's get back to it. And you and
Okay.
Ann now in that tie. And Jamie, you're about just 25 behind, and a $25 money card comes up in a few moments. Right now, a question for 5. In what European country can you visit the world's oldest zoo on a tour of historic Vienna? Carlo.
Austria.
1752, the oldest zoo in the world. On Austria it is. What's that?
Must smell real
Must
good.
smell real good, yes. Nobody told him to clean it. That's all. Carla goes into the lead. 55 years after it appeared in a magazine, his story, Woman in the Dark, was published as a novel. He's whodunit author Dashiell Jamie
Hammett.
Yeah, they just published it this year, as a matter of fact. Jamie goes to 55. In biblical days, Mary and Joseph went to Jerusalem every year to celebrate what holiday commemorating the Jews' flight from Egypt? Oh, they go there for Passover. Passover. No one wanted to try that. Well, try this. All 3 money cards up on the board with the final fame game and a famous thing. Famous thing. I am a stringed musical instrument whose direct ancestor was invented in 1709 by Bartolomeo Cristofori. Since I was first introduced, great classical music has been composed for me. Carla.
Piano?
That's right. It is a stringed instrument. Well done. The piano it is. You've got control. $25 money card. Where, son?
And the number 2.
Well, anyone could help you. You've got a slender $5 lead. Good luck, Carla.
Okay, let's have that $25 money card. No!
It's a $10 money card. That'll help going into the speed round as we add that 10 to Carla's lead. And she goes up to 50. And now, with the beautiful artwork on the line, we finish up the match with the speed round. May I have 60 seconds on the clock? And it is Carla at 50 and 15 behind at 35. But if you were with us on the last show, you know that Ann made a great comeback in the speed round. Maybe she'll do it again. Jamie not out of it at 15. Good luck to all 3 of you as we start the speed round. Now, on what TV program can you get all the latest showbiz news from sexy Mary Hart? And
Entertainment Tonight.
right. What color hair do you have if someone calls you a carrot top? Carla.
Red.
Right. Because no 2 are alike. What type of prints are used? Carla.
Fingers.
Right.
Prints.
In the TV cartoons, what bird always says beep beep when he races? And
Roadrunner.
Right. What sweet fruit is used to make the original Newton cookies? Carla.
Figs.
Right. In what European country could you visit the beautiful lakes of Killarney? Carla.
Ireland.
Right. To a travel agent, what do the initials TWA stand? And
Trans World Airways.
right.
Airlines.
What? We set that? Yes. Recently released on home video is the 1970 Jack Nicholson classic, 5 Easy and
Pieces.
Right. What spotted member of the cat family is the fastest animal? And
Cheetah.
Right. The Ernest Hemingway novel about a Cuban fisherman named Santiago is The Old Man, Jamie.
And the sea.
Right. What U.S. capital city is served by National and Dulles airports? And
Austin.
time. The scientist who was the first to discover the polio vaccine time is up, and Carla has won it. Congratulations. Back to the new champion, who's already got a lot in just a moment. First of all, yes, we accepted. What type of prints are used to identify a suspect? You said finger. That is for fingerprints. Finishing up the word, you were indeed correct. The one that Ann missed, and it cost you the U.S. capital city, served by National and Dulles airports. Washington, D.C., the capital city. Couldn't come up with it in the spur of the moment, I know, Ann, so we have to say goodbye. But you got a beautiful spa with the cash in front of you. You are around the $4,600 mark, Ann. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you. It's been a lot of fun.
Jamie, had a little trouble getting on track, but you finally got some cash out of it, $420, and we thank you for joining us as well, and congratulations on quitting smoking. Carla has already picked up a lot. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Let's add to your total with this beautiful artwork. Don?
Carla decorates your den with beautiful artwork. This colorful graphic entitled The Beach by Alice Asmar is an original mixed media on-canvas painting that features the Oregon coast, furnished by Asmar. This prize is worth $3,500.
Well, for a lady who lives at Venice Beach, that will be appropriate. Now Carla tries to add to that great cash total as she joins me for the first time to play the winner's big money game. Come on, Carla. Well, see, you're not so tall.
Yeah, I
Oh, gee, I hope they had the camera on there while the microphone. Pardon me, Carla and I are talking here. Good. Now, let's get serious. You are playing for $5,000. 3 envelopes, red, yellow, or blue. Which one do you want to play?
I think I'll go with the blue today.
All right, you've had good instincts all day. Let's have good instincts again.
theme.
4 puzzles. That's right, theme. 4 puzzles in 20 seconds, and the theme has been giving you money. We'll give you another 5.
Great.
Clock starts when the first word of each puzzle is revealed. It stops when you hit that plunger to give me an answer, and it's up to you to stop that clock. You've got control, then you got to give me an answer right away.
Okay.
Good luck. Watch
you.
the those words come in right up there. 20 seconds on the clock, and as I often say, you can see them a lot faster than I can say them. I'm just
Great.
repeating them for the people at home.
Okay.
So you watch them come in. Good luck.
Thank you.
First puzzle starts now. Magical words. Open. Ali, yes?
Open sesame.
That's right, Alibaba's Cave, Open Sesame. Good job, 16 seconds. You got that one a little ahead. Need 3 more before the clock hits 00.
Great.
Take a look at the next puzzle now. Ancient city. All roads, yes?
Rome.
All roads lead to Rome, yeah. I often say it, too, that we do not try to fool you. We're going straight for it. All roads lead to Rome at the halfway mark. 11 seconds. You're a little ahead. Stay on that pace. Good luck with this one.
Okay.
Now, TV Town, where Flintstones, Rubbles. Stop the clock if you don't know. You want to pass
Pass it.
this? Oh,
I don't remember.
Bedrock.
Bedrock. It was one of those things.
Oh,
yeah, I know. Okay.
You were rolling there.
I know.
All right,
And
come
rolling
on.
like a rock. Okay,
Let's
try it
see.
again.
Let's see how you do with this one. Now, Southern State Epcot Center is located in Florida.
Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you all,
Bedrock.
including myself.
I know. Well, you're doing
Thank
so
you.
well, though. You've got a
Yeah.
great total anyway. And
That's true.
I know if you thought of Bedrock, you would have had another 5.
That's,
so.
you know, I've just...
Okay.
It's been a while for the
We'll talk.
cartoon.
You watch this. All right. Yeah, it's been a while for the cartoon. That's true. You never know what's going to.
book kind of guy.
You never know what's going to throw somebody. And you just, we're just going over everything for the day with Carla. That's right. You got the color TV that you said you needed.
Yes.
You got the beautiful exercycle.
Which, let's face it.
Your cash total for the day is $6,600. And with the artwork for winning the match, not bad for the day, Carl. You can't feel too bad about missing
Not
that
at
5. $12,139 for the day on Sale of the Century. Bye for now. Say hello to the gang.
Sale of the Century stars Jim Perry. This is Don Morrow speaking. Sale of the Century is a Reg Grundy production.
From Television City in Hollywood, it's Card Shark. Here's the host of Card Shark, Bob Eubanks.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Card Shark. If you've been watching our show, you know that our champion so far has won about $4,300. He's back to play the game, and I hope you're going to enjoy the show, too. We have 2 very lovely dealers on Card Sharks. I want you to meet them. They are Susanna Williams and Lacey Penderson. Aren't they pretty? Thank you, ladies. How are you? Please deal the cards out if you would. We're going to get this game going right now. Lacey will be dealing the red cards to our returning champion, while Susanna deals the blue cards on the lower level to our challenger. And we're going to pick it up from where we left off yesterday. While they're dealing out the cards, let's meet our 2 contestants. Here they are. Boy, lightning struck for you yesterday, didn't it, Edward?
Sure did. I love it.
$4,300.
Absolutely.
Good for you.
My name's Ed Dart. I'm a salesman from Anaheim, California. I'm a semi-professional Santa Claus and a part-time scout, or a former scoutmaster.
What happened?
Well, you just hang around with those scouts long enough, and you'd be a former scoutmaster too.
I see, okay. That's no way to talk, champ. Gee whiz. Yesterday, lightning struck because not only did you win $4,300, but you won the first game of this match. Bap, just like that. And the lady who stood there with deep amazement is this pretty lady right here. Hi, Kim.
Hi, I'm Kim Mathern. I'm from Silmar, California. I'm married and I have 4 children, and I've just recently gone back to school.
What are you studying?
I'm going for my RN.
Oh, good. That's wonderful. How many children do you have?
4.
You need an RN.
I know.
Boy, that's the truth. Being a parent like that. Okay, you got the cards before the show, and they have been dealt out. Lacey's dealt all the cards. We're ready to begin game number 2, this match between the two of you. Ed won the first game, which means, Kim, you must win this game in order to stay in. Now, the object of our game is to work your way across the board by predicting whether each card is higher or lower than the one preceding it. But before you can call off high-low cards, you got to win the toss-up question. Good luck to both of you. And the first question goes to Kim, because we're beginning game number 2. Kim, we surveyed 100 men. We asked them, do you like your job so much that you would even do it for half of your present salary? The producer asked me to answer this question, and I refused to answer this question. How many men said they would do their job for half of the salary?
You know, my husband really loves his job.
What does he do?
He's an air conditioning salesman.
All right.
And he really loves his job and what he does, but I don't know if he loves it enough to do it for half the price. So I'm going to say it's a pretty low number, maybe 17.
17 out of 100 men said they would do their job for half of the salary. Ed, higher or lower than 17?
Hey, if I had a company, I'd like to know where those 17 people are. I'm afraid that it's got to be really low, and I think it's got to be lower than that, because there's no way I'd work for half of what I'm making.
I would work for nothing. I have so much fun. Look at the producer over there rubbing his hands together. You weirdo. You think it's lower, huh?
Yeah.
All right, the actual number of men who would do their job for half the salary is 16. It was lower, but just a little bit lower, Ed. Woo! That was close. All right, would you do your job for half the salary? I didn't think you would. Okay. Lacey says no, Bob says yes. Here we are. Ed, it is a 6. You can change it if you want.
Let's change the 6.
Change that 6? All right, the card is now a jack.
Okay, let's go lower.
Lower than the jack. Your card is a 7. You can play or you can freeze.
Let's freeze.
Freeze on the 7. The reason he's freezing right there to keep Kim away from the card, so he has a slight edge in this game number 2. Win 2 games, you win the championship, go on to play the big money cards. And here's our next question for you, Ed, this time. Ed, we surveyed 100 bachelors, and we asked them, if neither you nor your date was using birth control, would you make love to her anyway? Wait a minute, I'm not done. Just a second.
It's been a long
Wait
time.
a minute, Ed. I'm not done.
Okay.
How many bachelors said they would?
It's been a long
Don't
time.
stutter, just tell me what you're going to say.
Since I've been a bachelor.
Yes.
And having never ever been in a situation like that, I'm
Your nose is growing.
I'm afraid that it would be a really high number.
That would?
Yeah, I really think there would be. What? Oh,
How many bachelors said they would? If neither one was using birth control, would you make love to her anyway? How many bachelors said they would?
I'm sorry. I want to go.
You're sorry.
I want to go. I want to go the other way, and I think the number is going to be 21.
21 out of 100 bachelors said they would anyway. Kim, higher or lower than 21?
Well, Bob, I have 4 kids, remember, and I know you get kind of caught up in things, and I think that's going to be a little bit higher.
Higher than 21? You got caught up 4 times, didn't you?
Right.
Actual number of bachelors who would make love without birth control pills is 71. I can't believe it. 71. It's amazing. All right, Kim. Here we go. This is your card. 9. Change if you like. Change the 9. Your 9 is now a jack. Much better.
Lower.
Lower than the jack. Your card is a 5.
Higher.
Higher than the 5. She's going to play on. It's an ace.
Lower.
Lower than the ace. It's a deuce. Yes, to win game number 2, it's a 10. We're all kind of. Boy, did you need that. 1 game for Ed, 1 game for Kim. That means we must play our tiebreaker game. We are going to do that when we come back. Stick around for the fun. Somebody's going to have a chance to win a lot of money. Tiebreaker game, all right? Whoever wins this game becomes our champion, goes on to play the big money cards. In the tiebreaker game, we play with only 3 cards. Lacey's dealing out those cards and a maximum of 3 high-low questions. This will decide who our champion is. Good luck. First question goes to Kim. Kim, we surveyed 100 women. We asked them, do you carry any device to protect yourself from muggers? How many women said they do carry a protective device?
Well, Bob, I don't know. I think if a mugger's going to come up, you don't have time to say, oh, hold on just a minute, I got to get in my purse and get my mace out. So I don't think very many women do carry a protective device. So I'm going to say that's a pretty low number, maybe 21.
21 out of 100 women carry a protective device. Ed, higher or lower than 21?
Oh, this is really a tough one. In reality, she's right. But some women now, if they're getting more and more nervous, and I think they're starting to carry things, even if it's just a heavy purse. So I think the number is going to be a little higher.
A little higher than 21. Actual number of women who carry a protective device is 21 on the button. Kim, congratulations to you. Not only, Kim, not only do you win control of the cards, but because you hit it right on the button, you win $500. All right. Not bad. Here we are, tiebreaker game. Whoever wins the game plays the big money cards. It's a 6, and you can change that card.
I'm going to change
Change your 6. Your card is a 4.
I'm going to go higher.
Higher than the 4. It's a 10. Player freeze.
I think I'll freeze.
She's going to freeze. Playing it conservative, keep Ed away from the cards. So Kim has a slight lead in this game. Ed's clapping his hands and ready to go. Ed, we surveyed 100 married women, and we asked them, when you and your husband are out with friends, do you pretend to be more happily married than you really are? You laugh at everything, don't you? How many married women admitted they pretend to be more happily married than they are?
Regardless of how me and my wife are getting along, we're always in a great mood when we go out with other people. It's just not something you want people to know that you just had a fight over some dumb thing.
Yeah.
So I'd say that number is going to be really high, and you're looking at 72.
You weren't kicked out of the Boy Scouts, were you?
No, I
wasn't. 72 out of 100 married women admitted they pretend to be more happily married than they are. Kim, higher or lower?
Well, I know that my husband and I sometimes have been fighting in the car all the way up to the parking lot, and we'll walk in the restaurant smiling and happy as can be. So I'm going to say it's just a little bit higher.
A little bit higher than 72. Actual number of married women who pretend to be more happily married than they really are is 15. No, considerably lower. I'm not sure they told the truth. Ed, you have control. Here's your card, Ed. It's an 8. You can change
that
it.
card.
Yes.
Change
he
that
won the
card.
high-low question, so he gets to change the card. Is now a
Okay,
king.
let's go lower.
Lower than the king. Your card is an 8. Now, will he play or will he freeze?
I'm going to go on, and I'm going to go higher.
Higher than the 8. For the championship, if it is higher than the 8, the card is an 8. Yes! And our champ remains our champ. Kim, you had him on the run. You know you did that. But you didn't do bad. You won one game. That was $100. You hit that one question right on the button, so give you $500. You end up with $600. And thank you very much for playing Card Sharks with us. All right. Ed, you did it again.
Oh, I love it.
All right. We will pause for commercials. When we come back, you're going to play the big money card. Good. We'll be right back to that. Way to go. We're back. Cheer up.
Hey, I'll try to.
You okay?
I'm okay.
I thought that lady's going to get you.
Oh, I thought she had me. I couldn't believe it.
I really did. You with that 8, scared you to death, didn't it? All right. You've got how much money? You won a whole lot of money so far. Added $200 to what you came in with today. What'd you come in with today? $4,200?
$4,200.
Okay, you got $4,400. Yours to keep no matter what happens. But now we're going to give you a chance to win a lot more because we're going to give you new money to bet with as we play our big money cards. And we'll start you on the bottom line with $200. You bet your way across that line by calling off high-low cards. When you get to the next row, we'll add another $400 of betting money. Bet your way across the line again. Remember, minimum bets are $50 each time until you get up to the top row. At that time, you must bet at least half of your earnings at that time. Also, don't forget you'll have an opportunity to change one card on each line by choosing one of the spare cards that Susanna is dealing out over there right now. So good luck, my friend. This is your chance to win a lot of money. Give him the $200 we promised you. Good luck. Good. Here we go. Ed, remember, you can turn that $200 into thousands of dollars if you play it right. You did a pretty good job last time. Here's your first card. It's an 8. Ah, those 8s
Let's
again.
change the card with number 1.
Change one time per line. He's going to get rid of the 8. The card is now a jack. That's
Okay,
much better.
let's go all of it lower.
$200, that it's lower than the jack. If another jack comes up, no win, no loss, it's a push. It is not lower than the jack. All right, that means you bust, and that means this queen now goes up to the second row, and we give you $400. There you are.
Let's go with all of it lower.
All of it lower than the queen. The card is a 4.
Okay.
$800.
Let's go. Let's go all of it higher.
All of it higher than the 4. It's a 5. Woo!
Let's change that.
Change that 5. Made him real nervous. Which one you want?
3. Number 3.
Okay, your 5. The 5 is now a jack, and you've got $1,600.
Okay, let's go. All of it lower.
All of it lower than the jack. No! Oh, Ed, you were really playing it wild today, weren't you? Oh, it's all right.
Couldn't believe it.
Came here with nothing, ended up with nothing.
I've already won some. I feel good.
Yes, you do. Yeah. All right, you're a good sport, too. And you get a chance to do it again because you've got $4,400. We'll meet a new challenger for our champion when we come back. We must pause, though, right after this. Ed, another pretty lady is about to arrive. Here comes your new challenger right now.
Hi.
Here we go. Hi, Jean.
Hi.
You pronounce it Jean, right?
Yes, I do. I'm Jean Frank, and I just got back from 2 weeks in Europe. It was a Christmas present for my mom, and she took the whole family over there.
Great.
It
Where'd
was
you go?
extraordinary. We went to France and Italy.
Oh, that's wonderful.
It
Well, now
really
you can pay
was.
for that trip by winning
I
a lot of money
know.
on Card Sharks, can't you?
Yes.
All right, you cut the cards, I'm sure.
Yes, I
Lacey's
did.
dealing out the cards from a brand new deck, and we're ready to begin our match between Jean and Ed. Ed, our champion. That means he gets the next question, and here it is. Ed, we surveyed 100 people, and we asked them, if you could, would you like to hear everything that is said about you behind your back? How many people said, yeah, they would?
Oh, I don't believe there could be too many people that feel that way. I mean, it's a nice idea, but suddenly you're starting to hear things, they're terrible. Some of the things that my wife probably says, you know,
Your wife talks bad about you?
Well, you know, I'm not a great guy, but I'm sure I got some faults, and I'm sure she talks to her mother and whoever else.
Oh, well, that'll do it.
Yeah. Weird. So I'm saying that's going to be a low number, and I think you're looking at 17.
So 17 out of 100 people said they would like to know what everybody says behind their back. Jean, higher or lower than 17?
Well, personally, I prefer people to say it to my face than behind my back, so I actually would like to know what they're saying.
Would you?
Yeah, I would. And I think it's going to be a little bit higher.
A little bit higher than 17. Well, the actual number of people who would like to hear everything that is said behind their back is 55. Not higher. I mean, not lower, but much, much higher. All right, Jean, welcome to our show. That means you have control right away. I don't want to hear anything what they're talking about. Me, here it is. It's a jack.
I'll keep it, and I'll say it's going to be lower.
Lower than the jack. Your card is a king. No, not lower. One of the 2 cards that could have beaten you. 3 cards, actually. All right, Ed, that means you got a free shot at the cards. You got to play this one, Ed, because you didn't win the high-low question. It's
Let's
a 4.
go higher.
Higher than the 4. Your card is a 4. No, cards are bad right now. That means we're all tied up. You still got a long ways to go. So let's go with our next question. Jean, for you. Jean, we surveyed 100 married men. We asked them, if your wife said she wasn't in the mood for romance, but she'd make love to you if you insisted, would you insist? How many married men said that they would insist?
Well, in my brief experience, I find that initially they'll go, oh, well, that's fine, and then about 10 minutes later they insist. So I think it's going to be about 55.
55 married men said that they would insist.
Yes.
Really? Ed, higher or lower than 55?
Well, you know, I don't think that men, you know, are going to insist. You know, they won't admit it anyway.
Yeah.
I don't think that would happen. And because of that, I think it's going to be
would
lower.
insist.
It's going to be lower.
I agree with you, man.
It's
I
gotta
agree. Yeah, male ego sets in, doesn't it? The actual number of married men who would insist even if their wife wasn't in the mood is 36. It was lower. Yes. Edward!
I'm going to keep that
Want to
card.
keep the 4?
Yeah, let's go higher.
Higher than the 4. Your card is a 7.
Okay.
Play to freeze.
I'm gonna freeze.
He's going to freeze. He looked to see if it was game number 1. It is game number 1. He's frozen on the 7. Keeps Jean away from the card. So we go to another high-low question for Ed. Ed, we surveyed 100 people, and we asked them, do you think there will be a nuclear war in your lifetime? How many people said they do think there will be a nuclear war?
Well, I don't think it's going to be as many as we would think, because people don't believe something that tragic is going to happen. They think maybe in their kid's lifetime or maybe a couple generations. So they're not going to believe it. So I think it's going to be a low number, and you're looking at 42.
42 out of 100 people think that there will be a nuclear war in their lifetime. Gene, higher or lower than 42?
You know, Notre Dame has predicted that we would, but I think most people live like they're never going to die. So I think it's going to be a little lower.
It's a good way to live, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sure. You think it's lower? The actual number of people who think there will be a nuclear war is 30. It was lowered. Right, Gene? Now, the jack is yours. You can play it or you can change it.
I'm going to keep it and go lower.
Keep it and go lower than the jack. Card is a 3.
Yeah.
Lower.
Higher.
Higher than the 3. Your card is a king.
Lower.
Lower than the king. It's a 10. Player freeze.
I'm going to freeze.
Freeze on the 10. So Gene has a pretty good lead in this game. Number 1. We'll pause for these commercials and be right back with Sudden Death Time on Card Shark. We don't have time to go on to our sudden death question, and the sudden death question will decide who is going to win this game number 1 between you two. So that means that all that excitement will happen tomorrow. To remind everybody, our champion Ed has $4,400. Look at him smile. And Jeannie, yet to win any money, but tomorrow may be your day. So when we pick it up tomorrow, it'll be a sudden death question. Game number 1 will decide who will win our first game. You will come back, won't you?
I'll be back.
I know you would. Santa Claus.
Yep.
He's a part-time. Let me hear your Santa Claus ho-ho.
Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas.
You're a sick person. But we like you. All right, we have to go. I'm Bob Eubanks for Lacey Pemberton, Susanna Williams, Gene Wood, and the entire gang saying thank you very much, and we'll see you next time on Card Shark. Bye-bye.
Some of our departing contestants will receive a gift certificate from Sears Spring-Summer Catalog with over 1,200 pages of ideas, 1-800-453-7000. And a pocket radio. And from out of the ocean comes a unique blended seafood, new delicacies, now in the frozen food section. And a silver serving tray and rich creamy heat ice cream bars with crunchy toffee tidbits mixed right in. That's why you can't beat a heat. And a travel alarm clock and milk bone. Help your dog crunch away plaque and food particles for cleaner breath, fresher breath. Naturally, get Milk Bone Dog Biscuits. And a member of our studio audience will receive Gibson's Frost Clear Refrigerator Freezer with cantilever shells, adjustable temperature meat locker, plus energy-saving system from Gibson. This is Gene Wood speaking for Card Sharks. A Mark Goodson television production.
Over 1,000 people have run down these aisles. And when you add it all up, they've won over $1 million in cash. Now it's on to $2 million. Who's got the Tropicana orange juice? Okay, you're on. Who's got the Scott Powell? Okay, you're on. Who's got the cream of wheat? Okay, you're on. It's Supermarket Sweep. And here is our host, David Blueprint.
Welcome back. Hello to you, and welcome to our Supermarket Sweep of Champions. Oh, yeah. This is going to be a very special show. All of our contestants are sweep winners who have joined us again to compete for another chance at $5,000. Oh, and they're ready, so I'm going to start them all off with a free minute and a half to use on their big sweep. And now here's a chance for somebody to pick up 10 seconds in a cash bonus, so get your hands on your buzzers. Visitors to Hawaii receive floral necklaces with a name that sounds... Steve.
Lay's potato chips.
You're right. Sounds just like that Snacks brand name. Okay, Steve, so you got the 10 seconds. Jeff, it's up to you to get the $50 by finding that specially marked package of Lay's and getting it back to me in 30 seconds. 20 seconds or less, it's 100. Are you ready? Go!
Get on your horse, Jeff!
Go, Jeff! Well, you didn't quite find it, but you got a lot of exercise out there, and you got 10 seconds. Congratulations. Okay, Steph, get your breath. We'll see who else we're having back again. Hi, Kim.
Hi.
Tell us again how you know Cassie.
Cassie's my sister.
And what do you do, Cassie?
I work in employment and recruitment for a research and development company.
Right, right. And Kim, tell us again what you do.
I'm a graduate student, and I'm a mother, too.
Chad, how do you know Pam?
Pam is my better half of 4 years now.
And what do you do, Pam?
I work for a health food distributor and a mother of 2.
Okay, how about you, Chad?
Product specialist at an aerospace hardware distributor.
That's right. Okay. Now, Jeff, remind us how you know Steve.
We're childhood friends for since about 15 years ago.
I see. Steve, what do you do?
I'm a student at Cal State Northridge of English literature.
And Jeff?
I'm a student and a lounge singer. I really need the money.
Okay, well, let's get some money, all right? Let's play the game. We're going to let the first players earn some extra seconds, so for the rest of you, we'll see you all a little bit later. Now, if you three would listen to these clues, please, very carefully, because you solve them with products that are found out here in our market, okay? A version of our language spoken before the time of Chaucer, a type of lettering, and a brand of furniture polish all share this name. Cassie.
English.
Need more?
Old English.
That's it, Old English furniture polish. Steve, what's your major?
Business.
Okay.
Yes.
Here's the next one. It's the name of a type of screwdriver, something belonging to Pam.
Phillips.
Phillips, yeah. Phillips Milk of Magnesia is what we sell out there, although I think we probably have a couple of Phillips screwdrivers as well. We have a three-way tie. Everybody has 1:40. If Dorothy's auntie from The Wizard of Oz had a sister with the... Steve.
M&M.
Yes, there you go, Steve. She had a sister with the same name. They'd sound like the initials on this sugar-coated chocolate candy treat. Here's the last one. The name of a famous European mountain range combined... Steve.
Alps.
More? Combined with a frilly cloth, usually knitted or crocheted by hand, combines to form the brand name of this Swiss cheese. Pam.
Alpine lace.
Alpine lace it is. Very close game. Cassie, you have 1:40. Steve has 1:50. Pam has 1:50. And when we come back, we'll have a second mini sweep and another shot at a cash bonus. Welcome back to our Supermarket Sweep of Champions. Okay, our partners have changed places. It's time for the second mini sweep. Let's see who gets the 10 seconds. Hands on your buzzers. It's not the hottest town in Mexico, but it could be the hottest sauce sold in the supermarket. Jeff.
Pace.
Nope. Kim.
Tabasco.
Tabasco is what it is. All right, Kim got the 10 seconds. Cassie, let's see if you can get the money. Okay. Specially marked Tabasco sauce. And go!
All right. Come on, Cassie! Woo! Go, Cassie! Woo!
Hurry up, Cassie!
Come on, Cassie! Woo!
Come on, Cassie! so have much luck finding it, but we do have a three-way tie with your 10 seconds. Congratulations. All right, we're going to play the 30-second shootout now. So, Chad and Pam, you're up first. Come on over here. Chad, why don't you come over here? Pam, you're over here. Now, inside this card, there's the name of a product. One of you's going to have to get the other one to name it, and you can only do it one letter at a time. So, let's say, for instance, the product's name is Phillips, like we had earlier in the game. You might say something like Elvis, the singer's last name, hoping your partner would say Presley P., and then you go on from there. Now, you can use products, names, people, anything you want. You can do it in 30 seconds. Get them to name it in 30 seconds. I'll add 30 seconds onto your sweep time. Okay, now, all of the words today are 6-letter words, so keep that in mind. Who's going to create the clues?
I'm going to create.
Chad. Okay, Chad, why don't you take a second to look at it? You have 30 seconds starting now.
Eric is my...
Sister S.
Your last name is...
Horton H.
S-H.
Shasta?
That's it, Shasta. 30 seconds. Congratulations. That was pretty fast, guys. You ready? You feel up to the challenge?
Sure.
Of course he does. Who's going to create the clues?
I will.
All right, now I do want to tell you have to create your own clues. If you repeat a clue that's been used, you'll be disqualified. 6-letter words. You have 30 seconds. Take a look at it. Begin now.
Okay, first thing, it's a kind of tree, or stuff you sprayed. I say, screwdriver.
Turn, T,
Not the flathead, but...
vodka, V,
Not the flathead, but,
P, Phillips.
Okay, my cat, the dumb one.
Binge, Reese's.
Dumb one.
Len.
Pledge is what we were looking for. That's okay, that's all right. Couldn't figure out which of your cats was the dumbest. All right. Okay. All right, who's going to create the clues? Kim, all right. Again, I remind you have to create your own clues. No repeating, 30 seconds. These are all 6-letter words. Take a moment to look at it. And go.
We trap these in traps.
Mice, M.
It's a great big bird with a really long neck.
Ostrich,
Letter.
O.
M-O.
All the planets are called...
Universe, U.
M-O-U.
My kids call our mother...
Nanny, N.
M-O-U-N.
Mountain.
The thing you open and shut in a room is a...
Door, D.
M-O-U-N-D.
And the guy who comes down the...
Mounds.
Yes, just under the wire for 40 seconds. Congratulations. Okay. Now let's see what we have. We have Steve and Jeff with 1:50, Pam, Chad with 2:20, Cassie, Kim with 2:20. Let's move on to the round-robin game. There's 60 seconds at stake here. This is your last chance to add time onto your sweep. Partners, just like last time, you're going to be up next, so please stand by. I'm going to show you a scrambled-up word of an item or a brand name sold out here in our market, and then give you 3 clues about it. So get your hands on your buzzers. Here's the first one. Rich. Chad.
Folgers.
Is it? It is. Change. Here's the next one. Powder. Pam.
Crystal Light.
Is it? It is. Change. And the next one. Boil. Chad.
Top ramen.
Let's see. That's it. Change. Here's the next one. English. Fork split. Muffins. Cassie.
Thomas.
Is it? It is. Change. Here's the next one. Dry. Chad.
Milk bone.
Let's see. Yes, change. Oh, here's the last one. Sweet. All-American. Condensed milk. Cassie.
Eagle brand.
Let's see. That's it. Okay, so we have Jeff and Steve with 1:50. Kim and Cassie have 2 minutes and 40 seconds. And Chad and Pam are in the lead with 3 minutes. Okay, who's going to pick up their cart for the second time and run the big sweep? Chad is, Steve is, and Kim, so don't go away. When we come back, you're going to see those players running wild through our aisles. They have a second shot at $5,000 here on Supermarket Sweep. Welcome back, and now it's time for our big sweep of champions. Okay, team number one, Chad and Pam, you have 3 minutes. You'll start first. Kim and Cassie, you have 2 minutes and 40 seconds.
Right.
And Steve and Jeff, you have 1 minute and 50 seconds. Okay, everything you see out in our supermarket is yours to take. We want you to fill up as many of these carts as you can. Now, listen very carefully, because these are the big money makers in today's sweep. We've gone ahead and activated our 3 television monitors out there. All you have to do is hit the button on any monitor. You will see one of 3 clues to our mystery product. Now, you get that product before the bell, I will give you an extra $250. And those of you at the check stands with me, don't forget, if your partner finds one of those sacks of empty cans, it's up to you to recycle them before the bell for $100. We have candy for $100, coffee for $100, and our special bonuses worth anywhere between $50 and $250. Now, just like the last time you were here, the team whose runner sweeps up the most money in merchandise and bonus prizes at the bell wins the game and the second chance to go for $5,000. Okay, runners, get ready. The clock is set at 3 minutes. That's when Chad will take off. On your mark, get set, go, Chad.
We're off on another great sweep of champions, and here comes Chad skating into the turn towards the beef roast. This is the place to start building a high total, and Chad goes to work. Chad's next stop is for the always popular turkey.
2, 1, and go, Kim!
Well, that's it for Chad's lead time, because here comes Kim, and she's going straight for the black and white cow. She pops that bonus into her cart and smoothly moves her way to the back shelves for some diapers, where she's going to load up on Pampers. Our crowd loves watching these champs in the sweep. With a little hop, Chad grabs a stand-up poster of Toucan Sam, and now Chad's found a sack of cans to go along with that bonus. Kim's finishing up with baby formula and pushing her cart to the back of the market. Hey, why is she stopping? Oh, great. Now Team 2 has picked up a sack of cans. Chad goes for his first clue to the TV mystery product. It's bar. And he'll probably need more clues, but he's shopping while he's here.
1, and go! Yeah!
Wow, with over a minute to make up in the sweep, Steve takes off like lightning, and tumbling into his cart, it's baby formula. Chad's putting those trash cans to good use as he fills them with supersized $10 Quick. And it's time for Kim's first clue. We already saw bar with Chad, and this one says kit. Kim saw it, but she's going to keep grabbing those bug bombs worth $10.50 each. Look at Steve mow through those hams. Yikes! As he takes off, Kim is going for her second clue. She saw kit, and now she gets cat. That's perfectly clear. But first, she's going to finish doing supersized cookies. All our champs want to get the mystery product. It's a big $250 payoff that could decide who'll get another shot at the $5,000. But first, Steve's got to pay attention. He tries again. Bar. Now he sees it. Meanwhile, Chad is busy scoring $50 in supersized canned mushrooms. Hey, what was that blur? It's Steve with a Miller bottle bonus. There's a queue at the recycling center, and Pam looks antsy. But Chad's doing fine, making money with super-sized products. Back at the deli case, Kim's found $18 wheels of imported cheese. And with a skip and a jump, Steve's making an unusual choice of small roast. Chad's busy lugging heavy bottles of corn oil, and it looks like he's running out of cart space. So he'll just hold that one. Now Kim's getting turkey. Wait, she's stopping to rearrange her cart. She doesn't want to earn a penalty for crushing those cookie boxes, but this is eating up valuable seconds. Wow, that's the Kit Kat bar, and Chad's loping it back. With time marching on, Steve is grabbing boxes of Raid. The Kit Kat bar and those diapers will only count if they're across the red line by the bell. Don't slow down, Chad. Get them over that line. Yes, he got them in, but there's no time left.
All right, that's it, everybody. Come on back. Thanks, Johnny. All right, just a few seconds. We'll find out which of these teams has the highest total. That's the team that gets the second chance to go out there and find $5,000. Just waiting to be won, so stick around. Okay, you can start unloading. So, Chad, you just got back here with those Pampers. What were you doing running around out there?
Running too fast.
Running too fast? Now listen, this is the second time you've done this. What did you do differently this time?
I ran. She ran last time.
Oh, she ran the last
Yes.
time. So did your game plan change from the first time to the last time?
Yeah, we're going to do this one right.
You're going to do this one? How do you feel you did?
Pretty good.
Yeah? Yeah? Think you got more stuff there than last time?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay, how'd you do?
Did okay.
Uh-huh. Now listen, you had a lot of time to think about it since the last time you were here. What'd you do differently?
I made sure I got the mystery product.
Did you get the mystery product?
I think so, yeah.
I think you got the mystery product.
Yeah.
Terrific.
Whoa.
Okay. And we'll be right back to find out which of these teams does get the second chance. Welcome back to Supermarket Sweep. Okay, it's time to hit the totals and find out who won the big sweep of champions. All right, Steve and Jeff. It looks to me like you found that TV mystery product, the Kit Kat bar.
It's in there somewhere.
That's $250. Let's see how much your bonus is worth.
There, baby.
$100 there. Yeah! Now, we add that to all your groceries. That gives you a grand total today of $840. Congratulations. All right, Kim and Cassie, you also got the Kit Kat bar there, so that's $250. And right behind us, a receipt for the recycling. That's $100. Let's find out how much your bonus is worth.
$250.
Super bonus, $250. We add that to all of your groceries. It gives you a grand total today of $1,231. Okay, Chad and Pam. Boy, we got Kit Kat bars all over the place. That's $250 for your TV mystery product. You also got the recycling receipt. That's $100. Let's see how much your bonus is worth.
$200
for that. Now, when we add that to all your groceries, if your grand total is higher than $1,231, you win the game. If not, Kim and Cassie are going to get a second shot at $5,000. Let's see. Your grand total with your groceries is $1,260. Pam and Chad, you win the game. Thank you all for coming back. We have some great gifts for you. Come on. By $29, you won the game. All right. Now, listen, you got a golden opportunity. It's your second chance to find the $5,000. Get out there. You've got a minute, 3 clues to help you out. As soon as I read this clue, the 1-minute countdown starts, and you chose bonus game number 1, so here's your first clue. When it's time for dessert, don't reach for wontons. Try the cool chocolate-covered treats called...
Bonbons.
Go!
Come on, hun. Come on, right here. Got it. All right. You've got the right one, baby. Coke, Pepsi. Diet Pepsi.
All the way down.
Woo!
All right. Right here. This breakfast product could sum up the bonus for you.
Total. Woo! Total. Where's it? Got it!
People have done this before, for heaven's sake. You got it in near record time, by golly, so that's $5,000 added to your sweep, which was terrific, gives you a grand total just today of $6,260. Now we add that to what you got the last time you were here, gives you a grand total on Supermarket Sweep of $7,454. Congratulations. Oh, that's great. And this is David Ruprecht saying goodbye for Supermarket Sweep. And listen, the next time you are at a checkout counter and you hear that beep, just think of the fun you could have on Supermarket Sweep.
This is Johnny Gilbert for Supermarket Sweep. Supermarket Sweep has been an Al Howard production.
It's Sale of the Century's salute to true romance, where our single contestants will be playing for cash and prizes, including dream dates to fabulous Rio de Janeiro the paradise of Tahiti, exotic Hong Kong, and a romantic Caribbean cruise. And one of our contestants will win our grand prize, this exciting Ford Probe worth over $14,000, as we salute True Romance on Sale of the Century. And now here's the star of the show, Jim Perry.
Hello there. Thank you. Nice to have you with us. We are delighted to have you join us once again for Sale of the Century and our salute to True Romance. And yes, Don said, one of our nice single people is going to win that beautiful automobile. Could be one of the three sitting over here. Summer Bartholomew will introduce them. Hello there, Summer.
Hello.
Whom do you have today?
He is the captain of his own ship, originally from New York City, New York. Welcome, Julius Branca.
Hello, Julius. Hi, Jim.
She needs a trunk to keep all the memories in from Mission Viejo, California. Here's Kathy Grisky.
Kathy.
And he's the perfect date, originally from Chicago, Illinois. Welcome, Scott Neuer.
Hello there, Scott. Hi, Jim. Well, intriguing intro. Yes, we'll see you later. Let's get acquainted here. Julius, the captain of your own ship.
Yes, I went on a date where I rented a sailboat to show off my sailing expertise to this girl, and I had a long time to do that because we got lost all day and we could never get back.
Okay, lost out there on the boat?
Yes, we got lost out at sea. It was great.
Very romantic, I'm sure. Nice to have you here, Julius. Kathy, you need a trunk to keep your memories in. I suspect one of them, if you'd been with Julius, you would have remembered that afternoon.
Oh, absolutely, Jim. I wouldn't have forgotten that. But I like to remember all the great times of my life, and I have scrapbooks, I have pictures, I have T-shirts, bumper stickers, tickets, hotel room keys. I save it all.
Interesting memories, Kathy. Nice to have you here.
Thank you.
And Scott, now that's the intriguing one. Summer was interested. Why would they call you the perfect date?
Well, I just tried, Jim. Took a gal out to a restaurant,
Right.
and she got a little tipsy at dinner, and she wandered into the wrong bathroom, and in all the excitement, she dropped her purse and went all over the place. So I had to go in there and clean it up for her.
That's the perfect date. Yes, yes.
Jim.
I mean, if you're going to date these classy women, the least you could do is clean up after them. I like that a lot. Okay. Well, we talked about great prizes for True Romance. We got a good one now. One of these three people is going to get a trip to Rio de Janeiro. That's for winning the match. $20 starts you all off. Let's get into the match, starting with this. On what TV sitcom were roommates Penny Marshall and Cindy Williams? Scott?
Laverne and Shirley.
Yeah, always looking for dates tying into True Romance. So Laverne and Shirley it is. You're right for 5. If you speak Spanish, what holiday in May would you call Madre's Dia? Kathy?
Mother's Day.
Mother's Day it is. You've got your first 5. At a dance or a party, what does it mean if someone goes stag? Scott?
You go alone.
Yes, or you leave your date in the men's room and go home alone. You've got another 5. You go to 30. Beware of a suitor who tries to woo you by saying candy is dandy, but liquor is Kathy.
Quicker.
That's right. That's the phrase. You've tied Scott for the lead. In an Italian restaurant, if you order a Hawaiian pizza, you'll get what? Julius?
Pineapple and bacon.
Pineapple is what I want to hear. That's what tropical fruit is a topping. Pineapple it is. You've got 5 to 25. Yes. But it's time for an instant bargain. Normally the player in the lead could buy bargain merchandise, but we have a tie. Kathy and Scott, you're in a tie for the lead. First opportunity to buy. And one of you could have this romantic notion.
Kathy or Scott, what better way to make an impression than with candy? Perone presents their truffles and other hand-dipped pure fresh chocolates for an exquisite dessert or a wonderful gift. These delectable chocolates are elegantly packaged, furnished by Perone Chocolatier. And who could resist the delicate beauty of 12 gorgeous red, pink, or yellow long-stemmed roses delivered to your doorstep each month for a year? From Long Distance Roses of Colorado Springs, it's normally priced at $729. But today on Sale of the Century, just for only $6.
Well, that's nice. Now that is romantic. So the chocolates plus, and Scott, talking about making an impression on a date.
I could use it,
flowers
Jim.
every month you could send. Kathy, you could send them to yourself. Flowers, candy. Wait, that sure would be.
I think someone else
We
is
don't,
going
we don't
to,
have to be
Jim.
sexist. You could send the flowers to a guy every month for a year.
Or my mom.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
send them to Kathy, Jim.
I tried. Let me knock $1 off. $5 for the $729 worth of goodies for 5. Going once, going twice. Scott will buy. Enjoy the candy, the flowers, for just $5. And remember, you promised you're sending them to Kathy. We'll knock the 5 off. Kathy's got the lead, but I think you made a nice buy. That should be nice. Barbara Streisand currently has a big romance going with this sexy Scott.
Don Johnson.
That's the gentleman. You're back in with tie with Kathy. Yes. When the Parker Brothers game Monopoly is released in this country, players will collect 200 rubles for pass and go. Kathy?
The Soviet Union?
You know they're going to release Monopoly soon in the Soviet Union. Yes, and you get another 5, you can win the lead. If he had been hard-boiled, this nursery rhyme character wouldn't have cracked. Scott?
Humpty Dumpty.
When he fell off the wall. Humpty Dumpty it is. And you've tied Kathy, just beating Julius to the buzzer. But it's time now for the Fame Game, and we play for control of the Fame Game board, and we're looking for a famous person. Identify that person, you get control of the board. I am one of the biggest names in show business, but on the list of the highest paid entertainers of the last 2 years, I ranked number 40. I was born in 1917 in a tough neighborhood on the East Coast, learned to box to protect myself. Kathy?
Kirk Douglas.
Incorrect. Took a chance. Out of the rest of the question. We'll clear it. Continue for the gentleman. I won on Major Bow's Amateur Hour. Later sang for Tommy Dorsey's band. Scott?
Frank Sinatra.
Sinatra is right. You've got control of the board. Yes. $10 money card where, 7?
Number 8.
And we'll lock the flashing lights into your buzzer. If you hit the 10, you go into the lead. Scott, good luck.
Come on, $10.
No, lands on number 9, and he gets...
It's a tea and coffee set. Landa's 5-piece silver coffee and tea set with matching serving tray. Part of the Maestri series. Crafted in heavy silver plate and designed in contemporary elegance. Furnished by Landis.
Worth over $400. That's yours to keep, no matter how you finish in the game. Yes, in that highest paid entertainers of the last 2 years, Frank Sinatra ranked number 40. While you watch these messages, we'll take up a collection for Frank. Don't go away. Back to Sale of the Century and a salute to true romance. 3 single players and 3 very bright young people. Kathy and Scott at 35 and Julius at 25. Here's a question for 5. 1/3 of all the ice cream eaten in America is this flavor. Scott?
Vanilla?
You know, 1/3 of all the ice cream is vanilla. You're right. You go into the lead by 5. Take a deep breath and tell me, what is the national musical instrument of Scotland? Julius?
Bagpipe.
That's right, the bagpipe. Yeah, you need a lot of breath for that. And Julius goes to 30. What French word do we use to describe an older person who accompanies a young couple on a date? Kathy?
Chaperone.
Chaperone. That's a French word. And Kathy goes to 40. Ties Scott again for the lead. She has lots to celebrate these days. Her sister Lee married director Herbert Ross. Her son was named Sexiest Man Alive. Name this former First Lady. Right after the will we accept that? No, it was after the buzzer. Yeah, Jackie Kennedy. Jackie Kennedy's son was named the Sexiest Man Alive recently, and Lee Radziwill just recently married. Thought you might have read that in the paper. Sorry about that. But Kathy and Scott, again, you're in a tie for the lead, and only one of you can have this beautiful item.
Dear Scott, we're going to propose this prize. Kremitz 14-karat yellow gold ring featuring a beautiful pear-shaped citrine, weighing 14.63 carats and 6 full-cut diamonds. Furnished by Kremitz Jewelry and is normally priced at $1,475. But today on Sale of the Century, just for only $11.
Oh, that's beautiful. Gorgeous ring, $1,475 ring, and I would like one of you to have it. Not $11. You can have it for $10. You can have it for $5. And Kathy will buy for $5. Beautiful ring, almost $1,500 for just $5. Well done, Kathy. That will look very good on you. And
I have the joy.
That's good. And all it did was cost you the quiz. One question. We'll knock it off. Give Scott the lead. $10 separate the players. Thousands of fans recently showed up on the Hollywood Walk of Fame to see a new star. Scott?
John Lennon?
Unveiled honoring this late Beatle? Yeah, that's right. John Lennon it is. Good anticipation. In what U.S. state are you if you're traveling between the 2 largest cities of Charlotte and Greensboro? Julius?
South Carolina.
No. The other one, North Carolina.
Oh.
Cost you $5, down to $25. Around a doctor's neck, you'll often find this instrument. Scott?
Stethoscope.
Used to listen to the heart and the lungs. Stethoscope is right. Scott hits the $50 mark. What dynamic leading man has starred in the movies Lust for Life, Spartacus, and Tough Guys? Scott?
Kirk Douglas.
This time it's Kirk Douglas. Yes. Scott goes to 55. Yes. Talking about Kirk Douglas in his best-selling autobiography, The Ragman's Son, Kirk tells the story of a time he was driving to Palm Springs and offered a lift to a young sailor. When the young man got in the car and recognized Kirk Douglas, he exclaimed in shock, "Hey, do you know who you are?" We'll be right back.
Some of today's Sale of the Century participants will receive Lone Star phones combine elegance with state-of-the-art phone technology, featuring redial, memory, tone pulse option, sleek, smooth shapes that are at home in any home. Quality phones furnished by Lone Star. And now, back to Sale of the Century.
I suspect the telephone certainly fits in with True Romance. Back here now with Scott at 55. Pull it out a little bit. Scott at 35, Kathy at 35, Julius at 25. Another money card up on the board as we go back to the fame game and a famous thing. I am a widespread form of gambling, first used by Emperor Augustus Caesar to raise funds for Rome. I was featured at royal dinner parties where the prizes were slaves or country estates. An English form of me was used to support the settlement at Jamestown, Virginia. I was outlawed in the United States in 1894, but revived in New Hampshire in 1963. Since then, I've been adopted by many states which sell tickets. Where, Kathy?
Lottery.
A lottery. That's right. It goes way back, the lottery. And you've got control of the board, Kathy. $15 money card. Where is it?
Number 6.
Well, you're trailing by 20. You might need one, Kathy. Good luck.
Okay, $15 money card now.
No, she hits a $10 money card. That gets her a lot closer. We'll add that $10 to Kathy's score. She vaults up to 45 within 10 of Scott in the lead. Because of his great love for her, this U.S. president always wore a miniature of his wife, Martha, around his neck. Julius.
Washington.
Washington did, yes, indeed. And you got another 5, make it a closer to 30. What last name is shared by father and son actors Donald and Kiefer? Julius.
Sutherland.
And 2 in a row for Julius. He goes to 35. The classic Bronte novel, which tells about the stormy romance of Catherine and Heathcliff, is called... Kathy?
Wuthering Heights.
Nicely done, and Kathy to 50. But with the instant cash, Scott, you have the lead all to yourself. 2 boxes have $100 bills. 1 today is worth, as it has been throughout our Salute to True Romance, $2,000. Plus the amount of your lead if you want to go for it. And Scott,
I definitely want to go for it.
Well, you've got a $5 lead. That's all it's going to cost. And you're okay. We'll knock the 5 off. That puts you and Kathy in a tie. Now, Scott, does it put $2,000 in your pocket? Which box?
I'm going to have to go for 2 for $2,000.
2 for $2,000. That's as good a reason as I can think of. And if you're right, you have $2,000 in cash. Good luck.
Good luck, Scott.
Thank you. $2,000.
That is terrific. Well done. We have hit it 3 out of 4 times. That's wonderful. Congratulations, Scott.
Thank you,
$2,000 in cash for Scott. $15 separate the players. Back to finish it up right after this. Congratulations.
Thank you.
There you go. Good job. Hey, Scott Neuer, again, our congratulations. Very happy for you. Any idea what you might do with the money?
I'm going to spend it, Jim.
Good thinking, Scott. Scott and Kathy now on a tie at 50, and Julius just 15 behind at 35. It's only natural that the state which produces the most corn also has the largest popcorn. Julius.
Kansas.
No. Largest popcorn processing plant located in Sioux City, Iowa, produces the most corn, and Julius loses 5. According to the Bible, who lost his beloved wife when she was turned into a pillar of salt? No? Look back at Sodom and Gomorrah. Lot's wife turned into the pillar of salt. No one wanted to try that. At birth, this English prime minister was a U.S. citizen. Affectionate. Julius.
Churchill.
That's right. Churchill had an American mother. Well done. You go to 35. $15 separate the players. A 15 and now a $25 money card up on the board. Final fame game and a famous thing. I am a graceful, cunning animal who is equally at home on the ground or in trees. I'm a member of the cat family and live in Africa and Asia. I'm smaller than lions and tigers, but when aroused, I can... Julius.
Leopard.
Nicely solved. You've got control. Well done. $25 money card. Where is something?
Number 3.
Well, you're trailing by 15. You might need either one, Julius. We lock in. Good luck.
Come on, $25 money card.
Oh, right next to it, number 2, and he gets...
It's an auto security system. MaxiGuard's Black Max Auto Security System, featuring the Maxi Shocker motion detector, designed to provide continuous protection automatically when you leave your vehicle. Furnished by MaxiGuard.
Nice prize worth $595. I know that'll come in handy. And you're not that far behind. And now, with that wonderful trip to Rio de Janeiro on the line, we finish up the match with the speed round. May I have 60 seconds on the clock? It is Kathy and Scott at 50. Julius just 3 questions behind at 35. Good luck. We start the speed round now. If you date a lot of people, you're said to be playing the Julius
Field.
Right. In what U.S. state could you spend a weekend in Palm Desert or Palm Springs? Scott.
California.
Right. In cartoons, Donald Duck's love interest is what feminine fowl? Kathy.
Daisy Duck.
Right. In an Italian restaurant, you and your date might share a bowl of what hearty vegetable soup? Kathy.
Minestrone.
Right. What breed of dog do you own if you named it Lassie after the one Julius?
Collie.
Right. Since the 60s, boys have been playing with a military action figure called G.I. Kathy?
Joe.
Right. What sexy actor made girls swoon in the movie Shampoo and Heaven Can Wait? Julius.
Warren Beatty.
Right. Just west of Indiana, you'll find what state nicknamed Scott?
Illinois.
Right. What type of entertainer is your husband if he's called a hoofer? Julius.
A dancer.
Right. In what country would you be if you were spending your honeymoon in Amsterdam? Julius.
Holland.
Yes. Tennessee Williams wrote about what famous streetcar in New Orleans? Kathy. Time. With what geometric shape do we associate a radius and diameter? Kathy.
A circle.
Right. The young female time is up, and with that one, Kathy has won it. Wow. What a match. Kathy got the last one with time running out to win it. Back to Kathy in just a moment, and the one that almost cost Kathy. Famous streetcar in New Orleans, streetcar named Desire. That's the Tennessee Williams play. Back to Kathy in a moment. Got to say goodbye to Julius and Scott. Great match, and one question separated the three of you from a three-way tie there, as a matter of fact. Julius, you got the auto security with the cash in front of you. It is $655. Thank you for joining us, sir.
Thank you.
Scott, you did very, very well. You got the chocolate and the roses for a year, the beautiful tea set, $2,060 in cash. Not bad for one day, Scott. $3,199. Well done.
Thanks, Jim.
Thanks for joining us. Kathy Grisky is the new champion. And Kathy, we congratulate you, and I know you're going to enjoy talking about true romance. You're off to Rio.
Kathy, a little samba, some soft lighting, and you can blame the rest on Rio when we fly you and a friend from L.A. to Rio de Janeiro, Brazil for a week's stay. You'll have a chance to enjoy elegant accommodations, sample delicious Brazilian cuisine, ascend Sugarloaf Mountain, or just relax on the surrounding beaches. Sun and samba in beautiful Brazil. This prize is worth $4,200.
I don't think we saw that. What was that dance step there, Kathy? Girl is getting ready. Well, let's just sashay up and play the winner's big money game here, Kathy. Come on, here we go. Way to go, Kat. All righty. Kathy, you're up here now playing the winner's big money game for $5,000.
All right, I'm going to Rio.
Well, maybe we can get you off to Rio with another $5,000 in your pocket. Which envelope, red, yellow, or blue?
I would like blue for the Dodgers.
A Dodger fan to the bone. Solve 4 puzzles in 20 seconds and you're $5,000 richer. Now remember, the clock starts when the first word of each puzzle is revealed. It stops when you hit that plunger to give me an answer. Got to give me an answer right away. And you, of course, it's up to you to stop the clock. Good luck. 20 seconds on the clock. There's where the words come in. We're all with you now. You're on your own, and the first puzzle starts now. Colorful bird represents NBC. Yes?
Peacock.
You got that. I'm glad you got that one. That's your first correct answer, and you're right on target with 15 seconds. You need 3 more before the clock hits 00. Look at the next puzzle now. Island nation where Wellington. Yes?
England.
No. Wellington is the capital of New Zealand. That's the one mistake you can make. You cannot make another, even if there's time left on the clock, and you do have some catching up to do now, Kathy. So come on, let's see you get a handle on it
Okay.
as we look at the next puzzle. Now, outdoor arena where Roman gladiators fought. Stop the clock. What? No, you want to pass? Want to pass?
Oh, yeah, okay, I'll pass.
Okay, good. I mean, you never know. You may still have it there, Kathy. That's the Colosseum.
Yeah.
That's where they fought, was in the Colosseum.
Oh.
Kathy, you have 1 second.
Oh, I got it. Okay.
Good.
This game's won.
The good news is you've got 1 second. The bad news is you need 3 correct answers.
Oh, I can do that.
Here's the next puzzle now. Oh, be quiet out there. Legendary actor called
John
the Duke.
Wayne.
John Wayne, there you go. Well, Kathy, you've had a great... I don't think you're unhappy. You've got that trip to Rio.
Oh, absolutely.
And also, right now, you've got one of our highest scores, so you might be back. Remember, the 3 highest scores come back on the 10th day of this True Romance. And one of you could get this car. Could be you.
It's going to be me.
That's the way to feel. We'll be back right after this. Back with Kathy, and as I mentioned, if the score holds up and you're one of the 3 highest, you'll be back to play for the car. Certainly, it's been a good day for you, though. You've got that great trip to Brazil, and for the day, Kathy, we give you the tickets, $5,675 on sale of the century. True Romance continues next time. Bye for now.
Sale of the Century stars Jim Perry. This is Don Morrow speaking. Sale of the Century is a Reg Grundy production.
It's more than password, it's Password Plus. Our guest stars from 8 is Enough, Susan Richardson, and from the Hollywood Squares, Peter Marshall. And here's the star of Password Plus, Alan Levin.
Hello, Susan. How are you, dear? Good to see you. Peter! How do you do? Wow, what an audience. I was on this network 14 years. I never got that. Oh, yes, you did. You got that every time. You won something. What is that? No, I didn't win anything. You know, I'll tell you what this is. Some good people are putting through a campaign for those of us who are in the public eye to wear a thing that says, a little banner that says, "Save the hostages." And I am so impressed with the thought that we should remind our public that there is still a terrible situation in Iran. So until the hostages are freed, I hope every day I'll have this on. Okay? If I get one, I'll wear it. You wear it every day. All right. So your job is just to be sure that I have it on every day and then watch it the day I take it off. Okay. You ready to go? Let's meet our current players, Jeff Slyke and Pam Mahonachek. We have a little surprise here, but we're going to hold it for just a little bit later. We're going to talk first on this champion here, Jeff Slyke. You have $7,600 so far, young man. And he's very good. Now tell us about you.
Okay, I'm originally from Camp Hill, Pennsylvania, and I've been living out in Los Angeles for about 5 years now.
Yeah.
And presently I'm spending most of my time between going to school and helping in the battle to save my historic apartment building from demolition.
I see. You're going to just sit there, not let them blow it up.
Well, that'll be the last step if everything else fails.
Okay. Now, Pam, first of all, I rehearsed your name, last name. It's Mahonachek.
Terrific.
Now, it's not Mahonachek. It's Mahonachek. What nationality is that?
It's actually White Russian. I say Ukrainian sometimes to avoid confusion.
How many generations removed are you?
2. My father's parents were from the old country.
Now, what else about you? Tell us again.
I'm a native Coloradan, and I went to college in Texas. I know you just came back. I went to Texas Christian University in Fort Worth, Texas.
Yeah, that's cool.
And I'm a secretary and a pilot.
All right, and a pilot.
Yes.
Busy lady. Now, here's the situation. Nothing on each side. We're beginning a brand new game. There's a lot here, but nothing there. Okay.
So everybody's a critic.
Okay, you're going to have the option, Peter.
Okie doke.
There you go. What are you going to do, Pete? Pass or play?
I'm going to pass.
Okay, Susan.
Tardy.
Late.
Yes. All right. This little girl from 8 is Enough is a very good player,
She
Peter.
said take it easy.
Yeah, watch her. Watch out for her. All right, Jeff, First clue in the puzzle's late. What do you think it is?
Movie.
Is it a movie? No, but Susan Richardson from 8 is Enough is right with the option. What are you going to do?
I'm gonna play.
Okay.
Nocturnal.
Night.
Yes! Don't miss with her. All right, Jeff. 2 clues. Late night. What do you think it is?
The Tonight Show.
Is it The Tonight Show? No. Now 1 hour long on this very network, the network that brought you Shogun, and it was wonderful. All right. Susan's option.
I'm going to pass.
Okay, Peter.
Battle.
War.
Second clue, Susan. Too long. Third clue.
American.
Revolution.
Right. All right. You just said Russian even.
Yeah.
All right. All right now, Pam. Late night revolution.
Saturday Night Live?
Is it Saturday Night Live? But that was some kind of a revolution in a way.
It was.
Peter's option.
All righty.
Pass or play?
I will play.
Go.
Paul
Revere.
Good girl. Late night revolution Revere. What do you think it is?
The Midnight Ride.
Is it the Midnight Ride? I could have sworn it was.
I would have thought so.
Peter's option. Pass or play?
I'm going to play.
Go.
Scream.
Yell.
Second clue, Susan.
Holler.
Shout.
Right.
Oh.
Jeff. For $100. Late night revolution. Revere shout. What is
How
it?
about The British Are Coming?
Is it the British are coming? You have $100. Okay, he's 1 up in the game, but it takes 3 to win, as you know. Okay, we have a commercial. We'll be right back. All right, Susan. You won that game, that round, that puzzle.
So now I get to
as
show off?
reward, you get to show us what your little present, your little prize. What is it?
You know, most mothers bring snapshots when anybody asks how the baby is. Well, I'm sorry, but.
This is
So
Sarah.
my little girl.
To camera 5. To camera 5. Oh, no, wait. We're going to take a close-up on camera 5. This is Sarah at 6 months old, and you have promised, Susan, that you will bring a picture of Sarah every 6 months until she goes to college.
Right. The show will probably still be on.
All right. We hope Password will still be on. All right. You ready to go? Here's the second puzzle. And this time, Pam has the option. There you go, Jeff. What are you going to do, Pam? Pass or play?
I'll play.
Okay.
Quack.
Sound.
Jeff?
Donald.
Duck.
Duck. Duck wasn't a very good crack, I guess. All right, Susan, first clue in the puzzle's duck. What do you think it is?
Donald.
Is it Donald? No. But Jeff, you keep the option.
Okay.
There you go, Pam. Pass or play?
I'll pass.
Okay, Pam.
Okay. Pursue.
Jeff.
Shooter.
Chase.
Pam, last clue for you.
Fox.
Hunt.
Very good.
All right, Pete. You have duck and hunt up there.
What's a duck hunt?
I don't know. It's your problem.
What? Hunt.
Do you know? What's a duck hunt? Here you go. Pass or play, Pam?
I will pass.
Okay, Jeff.
Oak.
Wood.
Right. Wood. All right. Susan, duck, hunt, wood.
Decoy.
Is it a decoy? Decoy.
Oh,
Very good. Fake bird.
Yes, I didn't know.
Yeah. Watch her. She's young and talented and smart.
And skinny.
And skinny. Yeah. All right, here we go. They have $200 over here.
I know.
However, this is a $200 puzzle. You could tie it.
I certainly hope so.
You could win it. There it is. First clue on the $200 puzzle. What are you going to do, pass or play?
I'll play.
Okay.
A yearly.
Annual.
Yes. All right, Pam. Yearly annual is the first clue.
The 4th of July.
Is it the 4th of July? No, but you keep the option. Pass or play?
I'm going to pass.
Okay, Susan.
Thank you, Peter. Institution.
Foundation.
Second clue.
American.
A holiday.
Third clue.
Customary.
Tradition.
Yes.
You take it? All right, you took tradition for traditional. I've got to tell you, that's a very difficult word. All right. Now you have 2 clues, and this is for the game. Annual, traditional.
Thanksgiving.
Is it Thanksgiving? No, but the option stays over here with Susan. Pass or play?
Pass.
Okay, Peter.
Army.
Service.
Second clue.
Branch.
Military.
Yes. All right, Jeff. Annual traditional military for the game.
Oh. I
Too
blanked
long?
out. Blanked out.
Option stays with Susan.
You know it, don't you?
Pass or play, Susan?
Oh, play.
Okay.
Pigskin.
Football.
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
Jeff, really good. Yeah. For the game, annual traditional military football.
Army-Navy game.
Is it the Army-Navy game? Yes. Oh, Pam, you won the game, young man. You won the game, and we have to say goodbye to this lovely lady who wears very discreetly under her tie a Phi Beta Kappa key, right?
Right.
Yeah. You have been a good player, and you were a delight to have with us. It's just that you ran up against a dynamite guy over
Jeff
here.
and Susan.
Yeah, Jeff and Susan. Now, we're going to say goodbye to you. We have a fine gift, and we go to a commercial. We'll come back and play. Will this be your third? Fourth alphabetics for Jeff. We'll be right back. Okay, Jeff, so far you have $8,000. Now, let me tell you something about this young lady from 8 is Enough, who is just one of the champions here. She and Elizabeth Montgomery are tied for doing the alphabetics fastest. She did it the last time with 28 seconds left. So did Liz. So Liz and Susan have the record. Now, she'd like to break that record.
Try to help her.
Would you like to do it? Yeah. Well, he'd like you to do it with him.
Okay.
All right, 10 passwords arranged alphabetically, starting this time with the letter B and going alphabetically all the way through the letter K. Get 10, 60 seconds, $5,000 more dollars. You'd like that, right?
I sure would.
Okay. You're going to have, first word starts with B. There it is, Susan.
Okay.
You got it? 2 clues?
Uh-huh.
Okay. I want to do it now in less than 28 seconds, with 28 seconds left.
Okay.
Or more. Okay, you ready? 60 seconds. Good luck. Go.
Moth.
Butterfly.
C.
Baker.
Cook.
D.
End.
Dead.
Dismal. Next.
E.
Florida.
Everglades.
F.
Football.
Clue.
Fall.
Clue.
Mistake.
Foul.
Next one.
Pass.
G.
Okay. Casper.
Ghost.
H.
Hooray.
Hollywood.
I.
Medical.
Intern.
Bills. Protection.
Insurance.
Right.
J.
Jam.
Jelly.
Right.
K.
Blade. Switch.
Cut. Knife.
Right.
Knife.
D.
Dismal.
Dire.
End. Fatal.
Death. Deceased.
Next one.
F.
That's a hard one.
Doom.
I couldn't think of
Doom
one.
is a hard one. Doom's a difficult one.
Oh, fumble. I'm sorry.
Fumble. She gave you good
take the
clues
credit,
for that
good, take the
in football. She gave you good clues for
great
fun.
clues. How
Yeah.
did I blow that?
All right. Now you have. Here's what you have. Now, I wouldn't say it's too bad. You have $8,800, and you get to play again. Okay, you're with Pete now. Let's go back.
You're so good.
Doom. All right.
A dismal end.
Yeah, that's doom. Think of that word at home and try to get it with 9 others. Okay. Barbara Perrin's our new player. Come in, Barbara. How are you? You sit down here and tell us about yourself.
Well, I'm born and raised in California, and I have a degree in art, worked as an interior designer, but right now I'm employed as a flight attendant.
As a flight attendant?
Uh-huh.
Always good players. Did you have good flight attendant players in Hollywood
Absolutely.
Squares?
Pilots.
Hollywood Squares uses a lot of those pretty girls who are flight attendants.
Well, of course we do. We're not fools.
No, I know. And you're doing beautifully in Las Vegas,
Thank
too. We'll
you.
talk more about that. We have a commercial, then we'll start the game. Don't worry, it doesn't hurt. Don't worry, you don't have to fix it. All right, new competition here. Barbara Perrin against Jeff Slike, playing with Susan Richardson from All 8 is Enough. Not All in the Family. 8 is
all
Enough.
is enough.
All is, 8 is enough. 8 is a lot, okay. And the master of Hollywood Squares over here. Hey, listen, I'm delighted you're here. Ready to go? Susan's option.
Oh.
Pass or play, Susan?
I'll play.
Okay.
Eve.
New Year's.
Second clue, Peter.
Man.
Oh, Adam.
Yes.
Oh, see, I was thinking that kind of Eve, too.
Eve, New Year's Eve. Well, you know these flight attendants.
I was afraid to say opposite, you see, because
Yeah.
I could have gotten buzzed opposite.
Well, you can
of Eve.
say opposite, you just can't use
I
opposites.
see,
I
all
see.
right.
First clue in the puzzle, Jeff, is Adam. What do you think it is?
Batman.
Is it Batman?
Adam West.
Remember
Well,
him?
let's
Yeah,
say
sure.
it.
What the heck?
Peter's option. Pass or play.
I'll play.
Okay.
Cobra.
Snake.
Yes. All right, Jeff. Adam and Snake. What do you think it is?
Garden of Eden.
Is it the Garden of Eden? You were so sure. I thought it was too much on the money. All right, here we go. Peter's option. Pass or play?
I'll play.
Okay.
Beginning.
Start.
Second clue.
Original.
And
Third
And-
clue.
Second.
Creation.
Ooh, fourth clue.
Only.
first?
Yeah.
Yes. Too fast, Jeff. Too fast. All right, Barbara. Now you have a shot at it. You got 3 clues. Adam, Snake, and first. What do you think it is?
Eve?
Is it Eve? No. Susan's option. Pass or play?
Play.
Okay.
Novel.
Book?
Right. Okay, Barbara. Adam, Snake, first, and book.
Is it the Book of Genesis?
Is it Genesis? Yes. And the last one was Bible. Very good, Barbara. Now, all the flight attendants in the country are rooting for you.
Right.
And there are a lot of nice ones. Here we go. Jeff has the option. There you go, Barbara.
Thank you.
Pass or play, Jeff.
I'm going to play.
Okay.
Do.
Ray.
Ray. You are not going to like yourself.
I know what it is now.
All right. Second clue, Barbara.
Elk.
Deer.
Deer. Where were you when they were doing Sound of Music?
A deer, a female deer. I know.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Susan.
Susan, your guess. I was so sure Barbara was guessing. No, Susan, first clue in the puzzle is deer.
Bambi.
Is it Bambi? No, but the option now goes over here to Barbara. Here you go, Jeff. Pass or play?
I'll play.
Okay.
Elk.
Antlers.
Jeff?
Galloping.
Moose?
They gallop?
Third
I
clue.
guess they do.
Barbara, we got to move along.
Deer.
Jeff?
Valley.
Dolls, that's all I can think of.
Antelope goes
Antelope.
up. Nobody guesses.
I'm sorry,
Barbara
Peter.
keeps the option.
Antelope.
Here you go, Jeff.
Play, I think I would have got.
Barbara.
I'll pass.
Jeff?
Rough House.
Rough House would be cowboy?
Barbara?
Game.
Tumble.
Jeff?
Foul.
I was thinking of wrestle.
Barbara?
Movie.
Play. Foul play.
What did you say?
Play.
Play, right. Deer, antelope, and play. You guess.
Oh,
Susan.
give me a home where the buffalo roam. Da-da-da,
What is your answer?
Oh, give me a home.
Is it, give me a home? No, okay. All right, Barbara's
Bobby
option.
Sherman.
Barbara, no. Here you go, Jeff. All right, we're going to speed up. Pass or play, Barbara.
Pass.
Jeff,
I'll play.
go.
Kin.
Folk.
Yes! Pete.
Home on the range.
Tie up the game. Deer, antelope, play, and home. Is it home on the range? Play out.
I knew.
All right, you tied it up. 100 to 100. We'll be right back after this commercial. Don't go away. Hey, it's a good week. We'll see you tomorrow. We can't do it without you.
Some of our contestants will receive from Conair a collection of personal care appliances designed for your head-to-toe beauty needs. Conair provides that professional touch at home. Corning Plant Helpers. They're designed to help a lot of your house plants grow bigger and healthier than in clay or plastic. Pots Plant Helpers by Corning. Custom blended DuPont Lucite paint. Now available in more than 1,000 fashion-right colors for long-lasting beauty inside or outside your home. Pork products to use for pork cookout time. Mouth-watering varieties, easy-to-fix, delicious tea. Furnished by national pork producers. The automotive book car owners have waited for. Chilton's Guide to Consumer Auto Repairs and Prices. Helps take the mystery out of auto repairs from Chilton Book Company. Bedsack, new idea in bed covering, provides luxury upholstery, fuel, mattresses, box springs, protection for new. Furnished by Bedsack. And a representative of our studio audience will receive Raymond Weil, his or hers classically styled fashion watch with precise advanced Swiss quartz movement in a 20-micron plated case furnished by Raymond Weil. This is Gene Wood speaking for Password Plus, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. It's time for the Family Feud, introducing the Frenkiel family. Karen, Gary, Kathy, John, and Kim, ready for action. And the Dominic family. Paul, Sharon, Totsie, Estelle, and Mark. On your marks, let's start the Family Feud. With the star of Family Feud, Richard Dawson.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
We're all a little sad at the moment. We've been up all night waiting for the election returns to come in. My producer, Howard Felcher, who I've not been allowed to say his name, you know, since big campaign was going on. He ran for Congress, the 26th district, and he lost, so we have to face that. But you went in there and you fought. That's the main thing. I admire you for that. Yeah. He didn't sit back. He went in and did something. Now, I've known Howard a long, long time, and I really, and I don't mean to criticize you publicly, I think I know where you blew the election. Because he is a very gentle, tolerant man, and yet he ran as a strong law and order man. Particularly against people with alternate lifestyles. One of his slogans was, "Eat a quiche, go to jail." That's where I think you lost it, to tell you. But anyway, we still love you, and we didn't want you to win because we wanted you to stay with Feud. Champ's right here. Hunk yeah. He's very sad. How you doing?
I'm fine.
How much money have you won, my love?
$1,029.
Oh, that's right. You just got the title, right?
Yeah.
Let me meet everybody, please.
My husband, Gary, is next to me.
Hi, Gary. Hi, Richard.
My twin sister, Kathy.
Hello, Kathy.
Hi, Richard. My brother-in-law, John.
Hello. John.
And his wife, my sister, Kim.
Welcome,
Hi.
Kim. It's nice to have you here. Did you watch the election results?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
I watched him this morning.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
It's a very close race, you know.
It was. I was surprised.
We brought these nice people in from Charleston. Let's make them feel at home. How are you, Paul?
Good to see you.
Nice to see you. Who you got here, sir?
This is my new wife, Sharon, who has a gift for you.
How are you, my darling? Nice to see you.
My sister, Totsy.
Hello, Totsy.
My mother, Estelle.
Hello, darling.
And my brother-in-law, Mark.
Welcome, Mark.
How you doing? We're actually from Columbia.
Oh, are you?
Right.
Well, we found you in Charleston, didn't we? But you're from Columbia?
Right. Columbia, South Carolina.
Now, you said your new wife. How new?
3 weeks.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Did you have a big wedding?
Pretty big, pretty big.
How many people?
And they came about 200.
Well, that's more than voted for Howard. What is this, honey?
This is from the true USC, University of South Carolina, the Fighting Gamecocks, and also the home of the 1981 Heisman Trophy winner.
Of the what?
Heisman Trophy winner.
Oh, yeah, what's his name?
George Rogers.
Well, congratulate him. He didn't wear this when he got the Heisman Trophy, did he?
Not when he got it, no.
Let me have a model over here who models some of these. Mr. Wood? What? Here's the campaign manager, ladies and gentlemen, my producer, a gentleman who got 17% of the vote, Mr. Jimmy. Did wonderful work. Let me see you in this.
What? No,
Come on.
no.
Now, you look good. You get a bump. Off you go. Yeah, get out of here. Come on, we're going to play the feud. Let's go. 100 people surveyed, top 5 answers on the board. You got to try and find the most popular answer, and here's the question. Name a place where you'd hate to be seated next to someone who talks constantly. Oh.
Movie theater.
Movies.
We'll play with it.
Well done. Well, my darling.
For good luck.
Oh, okay. I thought it was an earring for a second. Where would you hate to be seated have someone who talks all the time next to you?
How about church?
Okay.
Good answer.
Church. Hello, darling. How are you?
Just fine.
I like your name, Topsy.
Thank you.
Was that your
Different.
given name?
Well, it's a nickname, really.
Is it? Then it wasn't given. Probably
It was given to
they
me
probably
as
sold
a
it to
nickname.
you. Oh. Why'd they call you Totsie?
It's from my grandmother.
Oh, okay. She'll probably want it back, so let's get on. Where would you hate to be seated?
In the classroom.
All right. Classroom for Totsie. Not there. Okay. How are you?
Hi.
Welcome.
Thank you.
It's nice to have you with us, Estelle. Place you'd hate to be seated next to someone who talks constantly.
It doesn't bother me, but some people at a ball game.
Yeah, okay, Don. But bear in mind, it does not bother Estelle. Ball game? Not there. That does. It drives a lot of people crazy. How you doing, Mark?
Fine.
What would you say?
How about a concert?
Here you go. Concert? Not there. $73.
An airplane. Airplane.
What would you say?
Airplane. Airplane.
Place where you'd hate to be seated next to someone who talks constantly.
We're going to say airplane.
If you don't, if you don't like it, why don't you just get off?
Oh.
Airplane, you get the money. If not, Paul does. Airplane. 4. 5. Okay. Also an election booth. We'll be back right after this. 73, nothing. Let's go. 100 people surveyed. Top 6 answers on the board. Here's the question. In what specific occupation would you expect to find the class brain? Yeah.
Teacher.
A teacher. Harry?
Lawyer.
A lawyer? You got it? Play or pass?
We're going to play.
Well done, Gary. Hello.
Richard.
How are you?
Super.
Okay. In what specific occupation would you expect to find the class brain?
How about computer analyst?
I love that. Huh?
Good answer. All right.
Computer analyst.
Yeah.
Well done. Don? Nice to see you. Where would we find the class brain, yeah?
I think he might be a doctor.
All right, let's look for that. Any of our 100 people say a doctor. How are you, Kim?
Fine.
He's pretty smart, isn't he?
Yes.
Maybe the number one
he
answer.
took my answer.
Oh, come on.
I'm going to say a chemist.
There's another excellent answer.
Okay.
A chemist. Angel, I would have bet money that was there. I thought it was a goodie. 3 answers left, 1 strike.
I'm going to say politician.
Okay, love it.
All right. Okay.
Politician?
Oh.
Doesn't that make you feel better now? In what specific occupation would you expect to find the class brain?
About a bookkeeper or CPA.
All right. That's there. Okay, if not, 3rd strike. CPA.
All right. Okay.
Well done.
All right.
Could you be more specific?
Yes, yes. How about an
A what?
music conductor or conductor?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Orchestra.
All right, Don.
We'll try it.
Is there all right? If not, 3rd strike. An orchestra leader. No. 79. 2 answers not revealed.
Engineer.
How about an engineer, Richard?
Like Engineer Bill. Green light, red light. If engineer's there, you get the $79. If not, big lead. Engineer. Six. You know what's weird about it? I was watching Truly, the election. Duke Magian and Curb attacked each other for 8 weeks. They announced that Deukmejian won. Curb said, I'll back him 100%. We'll be back right after this. See, it's the goodie now. 79 there, 73. Let's go. Come on. First family to 300 gets to play for the $5,000. 100 people surveyed. Top 6 answers on the board. Here's the question. Name the way in which you usually pass the time while spending the evening at friends' home. Yeah.
Watching TV.
Watching TV. 2 answers will beat it.
Talking.
Talking. Yeah.
That's a real play.
Totsie, I'm very proud of you. It was very good.
Thank
you. What way would you pass the time if you were visiting for the evening with a friend?
I would play cards.
Good. Cards. You're a good player, Don. Marco?
Listening to music.
All right. Little music. Paul.
You want an answer?
No, give me $10.
Okay. How about eating?
Eating? Well done. Well, Sharon.
Watching home movies.
Good answer.
That's a goodie. That's the reason I very seldom go to friends' homes. I've got a truly. I've got about 3 hours of people you don't know going. Oh, that's her there. That's Fred. There's his wife, Dora. Oh, that's lovely. If it's there, you got it in a big lead. Home movies? Not there. Honey, that's a goodie. What would you say?
Drinking.
Good answer.
Now I understand where she got her nickname. Drinking. 179, 73, let's go. You and I have said hello before. Don't you remember I came down and said hello? You gave me number one answer.
That's it.
I'll
I
shake it
remember.
again. I don't want you to feel
All right.
upset about it. Dollar values are doubled. 100 people surveyed. Top 4 answers on the board. Here's the question. Name something that a babysitter is instructed to do if and when the baby cries. Yeah.
Feed them.
Feed them. What do you do, by the way, Mark? What's your job?
University of South Carolina. Student.
Oh, student. What are you studying?
Engineering.
Why didn't you give me that engineering answer? That was a goodie up there.
It wasn't my turn.
Oh.
That was my suggestion.
Oh, was it?
Yes.
Oh, all right. Babysitter. What are they instructed to do if and when the baby cries?
How about if the baby has an accident, needs to have its diapers changed?
Whether they need to or not, change the diaper.
How about sing a lullaby to the baby?
Yeah, okay. You ain't nothing but a hound dog. No. Never sing to a little unprotected child. What's the babysitter instructed to do if and when the baby cries?
How about hold them?
Yeah, I like that. Hold them. Well, Tuck?
Try to get the baby to sleep. Maybe tired.
Well, how would you get him to sleep?
Put him in the crib.
Oh, all right. Take the kid out of the washing machine and put it in the crib. If it's there, all right. If not, second strike. But if it's there, you're the champs. Put the kid in the crib. No. Still. A little babysitter. They're instructed to do certain things if and when the baby cries. What is it?
Call the parents.
Good answer. Good answer.
She's a good player. Really good player. That's there, darling. You play for the big money. If not, get ready to steal. Call the parents. Not there.
No.
188. Come on.
Okay.
I need a correct answer.
Play with a baby. Play with a baby. Play games.
What would you say?
Play with a baby. Play games with a baby.
Monopoly or something like that.
Exactly.
If it's there, the 188 is yours. If not, you're the champs. Play with the baby. She gave me call the parents. I thought that was it, you know? Four. Pick it up and rock it.
Yeah, same thing.
Sounds very strange.
That
You
was
never
our
know
answer.
that was a... Was that your other one?
Yeah.
Yes.
That was the other one.
We got $73 and we added to $1,029. We thank you for being here. Hope you had a nice time.
Thank you.
You're nice. Sorry you didn't get more. I'm glad you won some. Thank you. Well, thank you, pretty Kim.
Thank you.
Lovely. Full play. Come on. Who's first? Okay. Estelle and Topsy, they're going for the money. Right after we watch this. Okay, lovely Estelle, we have $5,000, and you know we would love you to win it. 15 seconds, please. Tell me how long it takes to lose 10 pounds.
2 weeks.
Something on a teacher's desk.
Pencils.
A kind of salad dressing.
French.
A common color for men's wallets.
Brown.
Something that buzzes.
Timer.
A timer. We're going to see how well you do. How long it takes to lose 10 pounds? 2 weeks. What, do you cut an arm off? Survey said?
Longer.
27. Something on a teacher's desk. A pencil. Survey. 18. Kind of salad dressing. French. Survey said? Good. Common color for men's wallets. Brown. Survey said? Something that buzzes. A timer. Survey said? 136 is very good. You go right back to Paul.
Okay.
Stand there. We'll see how tough you go. We're looking for Topsy. Oh, you need 64 points. You got the money. Didn't you? Well, I was so proud of her. Please remind everyone the answers Estelle gave us. 20 seconds on the clock, please. Tell me how long it takes to lose 10 pounds.
A month.
Something on a teacher's desk.
A pencil holder.
A kind of salad dressing.
French.
Try again.
Italian.
A common color for men's wallets.
Black.
Something that buzzes.
A bee.
A bee. Good. How long it takes to lose 10 pounds? You said a month? Number one answer. Survey says? Something on a teacher's desk. Number one answer was an apple. You said a pencil holder. Survey said? Kind of French dressing. Kind of salad dressing. French was number one. You said? Italian. Survey said? 7. Common color of men's wallets. Brown was number one. You said black. You need 27 points for $5,000. Survey said? We'll be back right after this. We have an emotional moment here. You be in charge of those, please. I'm trying to get rid of the... Try to do people a favor. Brown was the wallet, and something that buzzes was a bee. And the Dominics did it. And we'll see you here on The Feud. Bye-bye.
Some departing contestants receive Archway home-style cookies. Over 30 delicious varieties baked from homemade recipes. Archway, the big cookie with a small-town taste. There's a new babe in town, and it's you, the fragrance for the fabulous new woman you're becoming. It's exciting, it's romantic, and it's you. Babe by Fabergé. Lysol Trigger Bathroom Cleaner. Pull the trigger on household germs and dirt. Clean sinks, tubs, and tile without scratching. Lysol Bathroom Cleaner. Enjoy the refreshing taste of Nestea iced tea, now in ready-to-serve dairy cartons and soft drink cans. There's nothing like Nestea under the sun. This is Gene Wood speaking for Family Feud. A Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.